To become a YouTube channel member, click on the join button and choose your membership. Number 1, the Enlightened Kriya Yoga Sadik for $2 per month with good member benefits. Or number 2, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi for $6 per month with great member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. We have canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts with all Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready too. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo. Kriya Babaji Namo.
Welcome to our January 3rd, 2026, our first Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach of the new year 2026. Last Sunday, we had a very profound New Year celebration. So now that we're in the new year of 2026, let's get started. Let's start the new year 2026 off on the right foot. As you can see, I'm transmitting live and direct from a Thailand beach. These are real Thai palm trees. That's a real Thai ocean behind me. So live from a Thailand beach. So put all your questions and comments in the YouTube chat and we'll get to them very shortly. But before we get started, let's let you know about all of our offers and all of our promotions in the new year of 2026. First, right here, if you want to become a YouTube channel member for $2 a month or $6 a month, go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Click the join button. And this video right here will show you all the benefits you get by becoming a YouTube channel member at Vedagurudev. Beloved souls, welcome. If you'd like to go deeper into our Kriya Yoga family and support our divine mission, you can become a YouTube channel member right now. Just click the join button and choose your membership. The first membership, the Enlightened Kriya Sadik, for $2 per month. Perfect for those that want to stay connected and support the channel. You'll receive loyalty badges, super chat, and super stickers. Priority replies to all your comments. A beautiful way to be part of our Kriya Yoga family. The second membership, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, for $6 per month. For those that want full community experiences and deeper access. Member shout out during our live streams and the ability to record your own voicemail with your questions played on all of our live stream. This is a direct connection into our Kriya Yoga community. Choose your membership, add your payment method, and join today. Your support helps spread Kriya Yoga worldwide and Babaji's divine light to the world. Jai Babaji. Jai Babaji. So if you want to become a YouTube channel member of our YouTube channel, just go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Click the join button, which is right next to the subscribe button, and you'll see all the benefits and all the different plans you get by becoming a YouTube channel member. Our second promotion is visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. Veronica has divine hand-painted artwork on canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and shirts. And you could get all that. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and you can see everything in this video right here. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and explore our Kriya Yoga store, created to support all your spiritual needs on the path. Inside, you'll discover a sacred collection of essentials, canvas wall art, spiritual notebooks, divine tumblers, and inspirational t-shirts, each one adorned with Veronica's exquisite hand-drawn divine artwork, crafted with devotion and intention. Every item is designed to remind you of your inner journey, elevate your space, and keep you connected to the light within. Visit kriyayogashop.com to explore the full collection and bring these sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. So bring all of Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork into your practice, your home, and your heart. Just go to kriyayogashop.com and you can see all the different items we have for sale. And our last promotion, the biggest one, if you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga in the new year of 2026 and join all of our over 100 members on our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and give yourself the best gift that you could give yourself in the new year of 2026, the gift of transformation. And you'll see everything you get by becoming a Kriya Yoga Masterclass member. Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. So right now we have a special holiday offer, 2026 offer, $200 lifetime Kriya Yoga School membership, one-time payment, never pay again. So just email me, vedagurudev@gmail.com, VEDGURUDEV and I'll walk you through the process and sign you up. And you'll never have to worry about making a payment again. And you could take your time and walk this journey at your own pace. And with all of our 100 Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members. So all the information is on the screen right there. And with that said, let's get started with our January 4th, 2026 Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach. Veronica is going to be a little late, so this is a good opportunity for you to put all your questions in the YouTube chat, and let's get started. So the first question we have is from Turtle Island. Namaste, Turtle Island. Veronica and Vedagurudev, I appreciate everything you share selflessly. Namaste. I appreciate you too, Turtle Island. If you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll answer it wholeheartedly. We're trying to help and give you some tools to navigate the new year of 2026. I know it's getting crazy out there. We're only 4 days into the new year, but it's already getting hectic. So if you have any questions how to navigate the new year in 2026, by all means, I'll answer them as best as I can, wholeheartedly. But I appreciate you too, Turtle Island. All the best to you and your family. Happy New Year 2026. And I aim to share selflessly more in the new year as much as possible. So we got another question. God bless you guys. Snap, crackle, and fizzle. God bless you too, my brother Brendan. You know, may God always bless you. So if you have any questions, Brendan, put it in the YouTube chat. Veronica is going to be a little late, so I need all the questions I can get, you know? So put it in the YouTube chat. This is a good opportunity. I can go more into depth. Oh, here's the question. There's a glare on my computer, so bear with me. My question is, when you do Kriya, do you set a time or do you freestyle them, or is it timed? How long, and keep the balance, would you do each one? Yeah, so it really doesn't matter on the time as much. It just matters how much you get the benefit. So I mean, I go by a schedule. When I wake up, the first thing I do is my kriyas. I start with my asanas. After my asanas, I do my pranayama practice. Then I do my meditation, you know, my dhyana. Then I finish it up with like some bhakti or mantra japa. So I like to get the hardest stuff out of the way first, the more physical stuff, the advanced postures, the asanas, and then I do my breath work, my pranayama, and then by that time my body is stilled and calm, and I could go deeply into meditation. So I don't really set a time. I mean, if you have to go to work, I would set like a timer so you aren't late to work. So I would structure your timing which works best for you. Like I would do as much as I can, and each kriya, I wouldn't set like a limit on it or a time barrier. I would just go as deep as you can. Sometimes that means 5 minutes, sometimes it means 20 minutes, sometimes it means 2 hours. I would just go with the flow. But if you have to go to work or you have like family obligations, I would set a timer, like, okay, I got enough time to do this. What is the most effective kriyas that I could do to start my day before I have to get out there in the rat race? So I would structure it kind of that way, you know. But I wouldn't, if you don't have nothing to do, I wouldn't set a time, or I wouldn't, I don't know. You could just kind of freestyle them. Or if you do have stuff to do, I would set a time. Like, okay, I really get good benefits off this asana. I really get a good benefit off of this pranayama. I really get a good benefit off of this meditation. Okay, I'm good to go out in the world right now. So I would just use your own discernment and your own discrimination, like how much time you want to use for each. But there's no real rules or regulations. Even in our school, sometimes I say, do this for 20 times, do that for 20 times. But then I really thought about it. If you do it 5 times and you feel good, then you know, it's good enough. So it really just depends on what works for you. And I wouldn't try to set too many rules and regulations. I would kind of just go with the flow. That's kind of how I do my sadhana, you know, like I don't really think about a time, because that gives a attachment to the monkey mind. So I just go with the flow, you know. My meditation feels good, I'm gonna stay in here as long as possible, you know. And when I feel that click, then then I'll just stop. So I wouldn't be so rigid or stiff on your time. I would just go with the flow and see how it works out, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't, I don't really time each kriya. I just do it as long as I can, and as long as it makes me feel good. And I usually feel like a click, like, okay, that's enough, you know, I'm good. And how long that would be, it could be 1 minute, it could be an hour, I don't know, you know. It just depends, you know. So I kind of just go with the flow. My intuition, my discernment kind of tells me, okay, that's enough, or let's go a little further. So I wouldn't set like time limits or time constraints on your practice. I would just do it as long as you can. And if you have obligations, like you have to go to work or you have to pick up your child from school, then I would stop. Like, okay, I got a good 20 minutes. Let me do the most effective kriyas I can in these 20 minutes before I have to go to work or before I have to pick up my child from school, something like that. So that would probably be my best advice, but I wouldn't be so rigid and stiff with it. I would just let it kind of flow, you know, like you say, let it freestyle it. Let it flow. So hopefully that answers your question, Brendan. Next question is from Paul. Salutation, Yogi Bears. Salutations to all the Yogi Bears and Yogini Bears out there in the world. You know, shout out to all the Yogi Bears. Salutations, namaskaram to everybody out there, all the yogis and yoginis and the Yogi Bears and the Yogini Bears out there in the world. I got a question for you, Vedagurudev. How do you deal with a spoiled child? Ooh, this is a good one. And this is something I go through on a daily basis, you know? Because, I don't know. My daughter's been through a lot last year, so I kind of do spoil my child, and I do kind of try to be more understanding. So I don't know, like I always think when I was my 16-year-old daughter's age, you know, I didn't really listen either. So I just kind of try to put myself in their shoes and understand that they want their own identity, they want their own individualism, and I try to be more of a understanding person. And these soul talks and these sad songs have really helped me, because I'm not only a Kriya yogi, I'm a Kriya yoga therapist. So I try to be a better listener and a better understanding, and I try to put myself in their shoes and understand how I felt when I was their age, and just try to be more understanding and more open and a better listener than I don't know, like a strict parent, you know? So yeah, that's probably my best advice. I just try to be understanding, but I also set like rules and limits, like, you know, like no, we're not going to do that. But I explain to them, like, listen, your father has done probably everything that you shouldn't have done. So if I've already taken the bumps, so you don't have to. So don't be a dummy like me and go the hard way. Go the easy way. So I try to give her insights and knowledge so she can navigate this world. Like that doesn't go in the right direction. That's going to lead to a wrong path. So let's try to stay away from things that hurt us. This world is hard enough without making it harder on yourself, you know? Don't attach to negative emotions. Don't attach to gossip. Don't attach to drama. Don't attach to drugs. Don't attach to alcohol. Don't attach to smoking. All of the above, because this world is hard enough. Don't make it harder on yourself. And we're only 4 days into the new year, and it's, you know, the world is already super crazy, you know? I mean, I can't turn on the news. Mainstream media is like a total horror show. So I'm like, man, if this is how we're going to start off 2026, it's going to get rough out here. So, you know, don't make it harder on yourself. I've already taken the bumps, so you don't have to, you know. I'll just tell you, this is not the way. But also, when I was 16, I wasn't too receptive to the spiritual path. I just wanted to skateboard and DJ and do that type of stuff. But so I tried to not force them into following my rules or regulations. I try to make them understand why it's better to go down that path. And I always tell my daughter, I wish my father would have told me this when I was your age, you know? I was just kind of thrown out there in the world and tried to how to figure my way around in the dark. So, you know, your father is a yogi, so he has some kind of knowledge and wisdom, and I'm trying to give that to you so it helps you navigate this world. But this world is already hard enough without making it hard on yourself, you know? When you start weighing yourself down with all these lower emotions, anger, guilt, hate, fear, definitely, then you start making it hard on yourself. Your backpack is very heavy with a bunch of rocks that you don't even need. So I would just let them know, like, listen, I've lived a long time on this earth, many years, and I found this to be true. And I'm trying to help you navigate this world, you know? This world is hard enough, but you have to master your mind. You have to get a control of your mind, because if you let your mind just run free, man, you're going to be in a world of hurt, and you know, you're going to suffer a lot. So, you know, let's detach from all the ghost stories and all the narratives out here, and let's try to navigate this world as best as we can, and let's try to have some tools in our pocket to help us get past this. But I would just say, to make a long story short, be more understanding, be a good listener, try to look at it from their perspective, from their point, try to put yourself in their shoes, and just try to look back when you were their age, and, you know, what were you thinking, and what was your mindset when you were your child's age. So that's kind of how I try to navigate it. But it's every day is a test, you know, and I'm going through it right now. My daughter is 16, and she's finding her own personality, her own individualism, and so I try to be a understanding parent, a good listener, you know. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Paul. But that's how I would deal with a spoiled child. Next question. Is there ever a day when you feel so good like you don't do Kriya? Yeah, there are days. Some days I feel good like it's not necessary, and those are beautiful days, you know. But I have such a sadhana, a Kriya yoga practice, where I just do it every day, like it's second nature. So even if I feel good or I feel bad, I just stick to my kind of schedule, my daily practice of Kriya yoga. But yeah, there's some days where I'm like, I feel pretty good, you know. Maybe I'll just enjoy the day, and you know, I'll get back to my practice tomorrow. So yeah, there are some days when you know, to get you to that state that you're looking for, you're already in that state. So you just wake up in that state and you feel pretty good. And yeah, so that's what I would say. That some days you do Kriya, some days you don't do Kriya. It's not, you know, I like when Patanjali said the right line to God is a zigzag. It's not a straight line. So some days you do a lot of Kriya, some days you do a little bit. It doesn't make you less of a yogi. You just get it in when you can, you know? Like some days you have a full schedule, like I can't do it today. You know, some days you don't have nothing on the docket or the schedule, so you could do Kriya all day, every day. So yeah, that's what I would basically say. Like I wouldn't overthink it. I would say, today I don't really need it as much as I did yesterday, or today I need it more than I needed it yesterday. So I would use your own discernment and discrimination, and see what works best for you. But yeah, some days I'm like, you know what, I'd be better served to go out in nature and take a walk and enjoy the sun and enjoy the wind and enjoy the birds and the trees. You know, that would serve me better. And there's no right or wrong way. They're all great paths to walk. So yeah, I would use your own discernment. You are the king of your castle. You are the master of your universe, and you make the decisions that work best for you. So I would keep it, your practice, kind of loose, you know. I'd be open to different things. Like, you know, right now in Thailand, the moon is very full, and I spent like an hour just looking at the moon and the stars in the Thailand sky, you know. It doesn't make me less of a yogi. Sometimes I like to enjoy. So yeah, I would say some days you need more Kriya. Some days you need less Kriya. Maybe some days you don't need any Kriya, you know? When it's like Christmas or holiday season, it's very hard to fit in your sadness schedule. But, you know, once you have a moment, you just get back to it. And, you know, you do what works best for you. So, yeah, I would say, you know, just do what works best for you. And if you feel some days you need Kriya or some days you don't need Kriya, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't make you less of a yogi, you know. I would just get your practice in whenever you have the opportunity, you know. I would look for opportunities, and if some days you have to skip it because you have a lot going on in your life, it's perfectly fine too. Just get back to it when you can, you know. So hopefully that answers your question, Brendan. But yeah, if you're feeling so good that you feel like you don't need Kriya, I would just enjoy that good feeling, and I would just exist in that state of being and prolong it and extend it as long as you can. So enjoy it. Yeah, that's a true blessing if you could wake up and you feel like you don't need any Kriyas. Most people need more Kriyas. So if you wake up and you just feel good, like, yeah, I don't need it today. I'm already in that state. I already feel good. Then I would embrace that, and I would look at that as a true blessing. Most people wake up and they need super Kriya, you know? So if you wake up and you feel like it's not necessary, then that's perfectly beautiful. You know, I would enjoy that as much as possible. So if you wake up and you feel so good, what a true blessing that is. Wake up with a smile on your face, enjoy the sun. You know, God is the best creator. God is the best architect. God is the best painter. God is the best everything. God is everywhere and everything. So if you wake up like that with a big smile on your face, enjoy it as much as possible, because most people don't wake up with a big smile on their face. So if you wake up with a big smile on your face and you see Kriya is not necessary, then I would enjoy that as much as possible. So hopefully that answers your question, Brendan. We got another question. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Paul. I salute you. Good luck out there dealing with spoiled children. I feel your pain. I go through it too on a daily basis. So I understand what you're going through, Paul. So good. All the best in 2026, you know? Stay light on your toes. Pivot, change course, change direction. Don't be married to your ideas. And yeah, just stay light on your toes and see what happens. But yeah, that would be my best advice. But I'm trying to navigate that too myself. So all the best of luck to you, Paul. And if anybody has any questions out here, put it in the YouTube chat. Veronica's going to be a little late today, so it's a good opportunity to have Vedagurudev all to yourself. So put as many questions on the YouTube chat, or if any of our Kriya Yoga School Masterclass members want to come on StreamYard, click on the StreamYard link I sent you in the school DM, and you could come on stage. So we got another question from Brendan. Has your guru ever told you about the afterlife? Yeah, a little bit, but from our yogic perspective and our lineage and our parampara, we have the perspective that we're trying to do as much inner work as possible. We're trying to extend our life as much as possible and go down the spiritual path as much as we can before we ascend and reach the afterlife. So my guru would basically say, help as many people as you can, love as many people as you can, and when you ascend or you take the golden flight or you attain the golden light body, which is called Devya Diha, you have no baggage. You did the best you can, you know. And like I always say when Veronica's here, I want to have a Santa Claus list of people I've helped, and I'm going to roll out that Santa Claus list, Like Veronica usually does the sound effect, but I'll do it. So when they say, Vedagurudev, how many people did you help? When I ascend my physical body, I'm going to have a Santa Claus list that I'll be so undeniable. They'll be like, this guy really got the message. This guy understood the mission. So, yeah, I would do things that when you transcend your physical body, you feel proud of, right? And I highly doubt they're going to ask you how much money you have in the bank, what kind of car you drove. They're probably going to ask you, in my opinion, how many people did you help? How many people did you love? Did you look for opportunities to help people? So we try to make as much progress as we can in this physical reality, because so when we do transcend, then we have no regrets. We have no baggage. We travel light on the divine flight. So, yeah, I would just say try to make as much progress as you can in this physical reality. Whatever cards you've been dealt, play as best as you can with the cards you've dealt. Make as much progress as you can. Help as many people as you can. Uplift as many people as you can. Love as many people as you can. And when you do take the golden flight or send your physical body, you have no regrets. You have no baggage. You have no things you're holding on to. And he would basically say, when you transcend your physical body, don't have anything follow you don't have any regrets, leave all that behind. And I read a book a long time ago. It's called the Tibetan Book of Dead. And they said the goal of Tibetan monks is to go into the clear. I think they called it Bargo, right? So they don't have to go through the harshness of transcending their physical body. They've already done that work on the physical plane. They just go into the clear light, which they call it the clear, the Bargo, and they go straight to ascension, right? I have no regrets. I have no trauma. I have no karma. I burned all that. I'm traveling light. I have no rocks in my backpack. I have no baggage. I take the divine flight straight. But they say if you don't do that, and you have a lot of fear and a lot of trauma, you're going to go through it, It's going to take a while for you to overcome that. So I would just say, let go of everything that doesn't serve you. Look for opportunities to help people, love people as much as possible. And when you do that, then you really have no regrets. And you should go straight into the clear, and you shouldn't have to navigate the trauma or work through the trauma that you're carrying on that no longer serves you. So I would do your inner work while you're here on the physical plane, and when you reach the afterlife, you're traveling light. You're just going straight into the Bargo, the clear, the divine light, beam me up, Scotty, like they say on Star Trek, And, or if you go before the Council of Elders, let's say, hypothetically, Vedagurudev, when you were 10 years old, you ate a cheeseburger. Yeah? Okay, so what? Turn the page, what do you think of that? Nothing. I did it. It happened. I overcame it. Turn the page. So, if anybody, yeah, I would just travel light, and I don't see how you can go wrong loving as many people as possible, and helping as many people as possible, and just look at this physical life as an opportunity to do as much inner work and get as far down the spiritual path as possible. And in yogic philosophy, they say the progress you make in this lifetime, you pick up in the next incarnation. So if you do incarnate, you'll pick up where you left off. In my case, I find it hard to believe that I know all this stuff. This is my first day at the rodeo, if you know what I'm saying. I got all this stuff from somewhere. I don't know. So I feel like I'm picking up where I left off. So when I reincarnated, or let's say I signed a soul contract, I think I wanted to be as far off the spiritual path as possible to find my way back. So it took me over 40 years to find my way back on the spiritual path, but I'm here now, so I'm trying to go as far as I can in this life and make as much progress as I can. In an ideal situation, I wouldn't reincarnate. I would just ascend. But if I do reincarnate, I'll be pretty far, and hopefully I'll reincarnate into a conducive environment, into a yogic family. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we don't really think about the afterlife too much. We have too much inner work to do on the physical plane right now. So, when I get to that point, I guess I'll find out. But I'm just making guesses at this point. So, I got enough on my plate right now in 2026, Brendan. I'm not trying to speed it up and find out. But if you have any insights and knowledge, please let me know. So hopefully that answers your question, Brendan. Let's see, we got another question. If you were confined to a prison, would you be able to maintain your positive yogic attitude? Yeah, so this would be the ultimate test, before in our Kriya Yoga school, we had a member called Cristobal, right? And Cristobal went to prison for drunk driving, and he said that Kriya Yoga really helped him overcome when he was in prison. So I would say if I was confined to prison, one of my favorite stories, somebody I know, is a guy named Big Meech. So Big Meech was one of the highest drug dealers in America at one time. He had this group called BMF. 50 Cent made a TV show about it, BMF. So when Big Meech went to prison, they put him right in the hole or the shoe, solitary confinement, whatever you want to call it, right? And that's when he found meditation. Because when the C word thing happened, I asked my guru, what should I do? He said, if you can't go outside, go inside. So if you have the right mindset and you look for the opportunity, like, oh, this is a good opportunity, I don't have no distractions. I could just go in my cave, my solitary confinement prison, and be the best person I can. And yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, namaste, Veronica. Glad to have you here. I just saw you
Namaste.
come up. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. So I was answering Paul's questions. He was like, what would you do if you were confined to a prison? Would you be able to maintain your positive attitude? Yeah.
Might be a good.
Well, hopefully I never do anything to put me in that situation, but if I did, I would try to keep a smile on my face. I would try to keep a positive attitude, and I would look for the opportunity to go inside myself. If I can't go outside, I'm gonna go inside.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I would do. I would try to keep my positive demeanor, my positive attitude, and look on the bright side, see the silver lining.
Yeah.
Same way I did when the C word happened. Like,
I got all this free time.
Well, I got all this free time, good opportunity to catch up on some books, to go deep into my Kriya Yoga practice, to keep a positive, disposition. Try to be the light in the darkness, if you know what I'm saying. The lighthouse to ships lost at sea. Like, I wake up with a smile on my face, even if I'm in prison, So
yeah,
I'm trying to get everybody, and rising tides lift all boats. Like, we're in here because we went the wrong way, but that's not the end all be all. Let's be the best people we can be, and love each other, and help each other out, and let's overcome this, and let's try to navigate this difficult situation. Like my guru used to say, even though you're behind bars, they can't enslave your mind. So if you just go to your happy place, even if you're in prison, you should be okay, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I would suggest. Whatever your situation is, just overcome it and see the silver lining, and always go to your happy place. Your happy place, there are no prisons in your happy place. There is no violence in your happy place. You make it however you want. So close your eyes and go to your happy place. Even if you're in a war zone, you're in a prison, or you're in difficult situations.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I don't know. I just worked from 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. and the bottom of my feet are vibrating. But I was thinking, well, at least I've got feet. So I'm alive. So yeah, look
If
at the
you
bright
didn't
side of
have feet,
everything.
your legs would really be hurting.
Yeah.
After
I'm looking at Paul's comment. Are cheeseburgers bad for you? I eat them all the time, LOL. So this
Yeah,
is
he's probably talking about what I said earlier. I
oh
said I ate a cheeseburger 10 years ago. You know, I always say that. Like,
oh
I mean, if you're going to eat a cheeseburger, I would just enjoy it to the fullest, you know? I mean, I wouldn't try to eat cheeseburgers every day, but if you fall off the paths one day and you eat a cheeseburger, just enjoy it to the fullest, you know? So you have that memory in the back of your head, and you don't have to eat a cheeseburger. I know what it's like to go to McDonald's or Burger King or whatever, you know?
yeah. I don't know. Something's gotten into my social media is traumatized me. I keep seeing that like places like McDonald's, like it's made with humans, that they're grinding up humans. So I don't know if we're eating people, but I don't know. Today, there was only burgers left, and I was just like, I'm not eating it. I don't. Yeah, I keep seeing like really disturbing things. So if anybody knows anything about, uh, I don't like. Okay, so McDonald's serves like millions of people every day. Where are all these cows coming from? I don't think there's enough cows to feed all these people. Yeah, McDonald's is serving. So yeah, and where's yeah, like I don't see that many, enough farmland to like support all these cows. So and all the missing people, like I don't know, I'm just questioning it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Uh,
yeah, and then there was this rabbi saying that they treat the humans like their meat, like they drain the blood and they eat the blood of their enemies. It was just like some really dark stuff. So I don't know. I'm just like, I don't want to eat a hamburger. I'm fine. I don't want to eat. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't
Hopefully
know
they don't
either.
do that, but they do a lot of stuff, so I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest with you. But I would just say raise your awareness, raise your consciousness so high that you're so unaffected by anything, right? You're unaffected by politics. You're unaffected by McDonald's. You're unaffected by LSD pills like
Yeah.
Neem Karoli Baba. You're just so unaffected by it. You almost laugh at it. Like, and your body is the best doctor. It'll tell you, right? Like, if you eat a cheeseburger and you reject it, it's your body telling you we
Yeah.
can't do it no more. We can't do it. You know? I got to a point, I used to, my mind tricked me to think I needed to drink a liter of Pepsi every night when I DJ'd to stay awake. I needed caffeine. I just got to a point I can't do it. I can't treat my body like an amusement park.
Yeah.
It's gonna break down. My car is gonna break down, and I just can't do it. So I just felt that click, and I just felt that I can't do it, you know? So your body would tell you, and especially if you start doing your inner work and you start clearing your blockages and aligning yourself in the Sushumna, it won't even let you, you know? Like, I can't watch a horror movie if you paid me $1,000,000. I just can't do it. It's like sticking my finger in a light socket, you know? I used to
Yeah.
like it. Like, before Kriya Yoga, I was like, all right, let's see what Freddy Krueger's
What happened? He just like froze.
doing.
Okay. This is live TV. Like, what is happening? uh, I don't know. I think I'll.
I'm like, I can't do it. Like, oh my God. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. I'm back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you just froze.
Yeah. Well, that's the internet on the Thailand beach. It comes,
Yeah.
it goes. So it's been good for the last, I don't know, 25 soul talks, but
Yeah.
it catches me every once in a while. So
Yeah.
just went out for a second. There were a couple early ones where the internet was shoddy at best, you know. So
Yeah.
it's a miracle it even works. But yeah, I was saying I can't even watch a horror movie. It's like sticking my finger in the light socket. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
this is
can't
not
do
good
it.
for
You
me.
know,
I
like
can't do it.
murder, violence, hate, war. I just can't do it no more. I like when Patanjali says we live in ahimsa, which is non-violence, right? We don't hurt ourselves. We don't hurt other people, you know? So that's kind of how yogis live by, like violence, hurt, murder, hate, fear, all this we don't need. So I just can't do it, you know? Even if you paid me, I couldn't do it. Like, just can't do it. So like McDonald's and all that stuff and cheeseburgers, I kind of look at it. I'm not beyond it,
I'm not doing
I'm not gonna say.
it.
If
Yeah,
I
you're
go
not.
over your house and say I bought you a cheeseburger, I'm gonna eat it, but more as
Yeah.
a sign of respect. I always take that perspective like Babaji, but they always say Babaji doesn't eat food because he's an enlightened being, but if you offer him food, he'll eat it as a sign of respect. So that's kind of how I do it. And when we were in the Himalayan mountains, we never went hungry because they were all like lining up to give us food, so like yeah, even I didn't have a taste for this what's called dal. They love dal in the Himalayan mountains, and I would, people be like, come, I give you food, and you can't say no because then
Yeah.
it's almost disrespectful, and they're like,
Well, it
I
doesn't
made you
even look
dal,
good.
and I was like, ugh, dal, oh my God. And Ved Mooney would always laugh because he know I didn't like dal, so
Yeah.
I made you a big plate of dal, and I'd be like, I got to the point where I had to cover my food like this, like, I'm good, I'm good,
No.
you sure? You look skinny, no, I'm good,
I'm all dialed out.
I'm all down out, no, no more down, right?
Not enough
So
dial for a lifetime.
you know and like India, they like spicy, like Thailand, right? So
Yes.
man, my ears were like steaming, so I was like, all right, and you can't tell them not spicy. They make what they make, so you gotta go down with the ship. So I was like, oh, I'm good.
I'm on fire.
I'm fine. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, if I went over your house and you say, Vedagurudev, I bought you a cheeseburger, I would eat it just more as a sign of respect, not as something I needed for nourishment. I would just be like, well, they took the time to make me a cheeseburger. I'm going to take the time to eat it, I don't need it, but tomorrow's a new day. I go back to my vegetarian diet, So I'm not like a food Nazi like that. Like if you take the time to make me something, I'm going to take the time to eat it as more of a sign of respect and a good showing. So that's basically what I would say,
Yeah. I don't know. Paul just had a kind of funny comment. He said, they're feeding us people. Didn't you know? That he's all, I'm only half joking. Yes.
Yeah.
I,
Half joking.
I know.
Yeah, I started watching
Oh.
this series, right? And what's it called? It's called Pluribus. And it's a weird series, right? Like
Oh, yes.
So,
I've been watching that too.
oh, so
Like-
you know what I'm talking about. So how could I put this? So they start getting transmissions from the universe, right? Like alien transmissions, and they start testing it, and this virus gets out of the lab and it starts infecting everybody. So basically, everybody is in this peace and harmony state, and there's only 11 people in the world who are not these kind of zombies or whatever, right? So the story is about the one girl who's not a zombie, and she's trying to find the other people, and the other people are happy because this alien life form, I don't know what you would call it, gives them everything they want. So they could drive whatever car they want, and they give them everything. So everybody else is happy except her. She doesn't want it, and she wants to save the world. So she starts researching and finding out how to save the world, and she finds out, to make a long story short, that to sustain themselves, they're eating people, you know? So they're grinding people up, and that's how they get their nourishment. So
Yeah, they're already dead. It's a meat source.
right.
Like,
it's funny because they can't kill anybody, but if somebody dies, they grind them up and eat them.
yeah,
So,
they can't pick an apple.
right, they can't pick an apple. Exactly, right? You've seen it. So, you know, but if the apple falls off the tree, they could eat it, you know? So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's called pluribus, something like that, you know? But yeah, interesting, right?
Yeah, like it's, we having, like having our originality, our own thoughts and stuff. There's something like we can make our own decisions, but I don't know. And then it's kind of cool that they're all one, but I like my my originality. I like being my own person too. So yeah. But
yeah. So
and like
yeah, she wants to be her own person.
yeah.
But everybody else wants them. All she has to do is pick up the phone, and they'll do whatever she wants, right?
Yes.
So they like act out to play. You know, the one guy, he wants to
At the
be like
casino,
a famous
yeah.
gambler. Yeah, casino, right? You've seen it, right? So you know, they act it out. When the guy leaves, they all, you know, break
Go
down the
back.
set and go home. So
Did you see the last one? They had this Spanish girl. They like activated her with like a steam, but she was petting this goat. And then when she became one of them, the goat was following her, but she wasn't petting the goat anymore. It was just like that loving part of her was gone that cared about the goat. I thought that, I don't know, that was a scene that stuck with me.
Yeah, so they can, what they're trying to do, they're trying to figure out why these 11 people didn't turn into them, right? So they're testing and everything, and they have like a drug that will convert you, and the girl wanted to be converted, right? She saw how happy everybody else was, so they helicoptered in the dose, and then she became. So now there are 10. 10.
Yeah.
You know, but the last one I saw, and I don't know if it's the last episode, it might be number 9. She told them to bring her an atom bomb, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah, she's working with that guy.
yeah, the guy from Paraguay, right? So
yeah.
They're gonna blow it all up soon, right? So you know,
wow,
we'll see what happens. You know.
I didn't know you were watching that. That's cool. That's a good show.
Yeah, I did watch it. So I think the 9th is the last episode. So I don't know. We gotta wait till next year to find out what happens.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, pretty cool, interesting, right? It's made by the people that made that show Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. I like those shows too.
Yes.
Breaking Bad was legendary, right? That was a good show, you know. So, yeah. So it's the same girl who's the lawyer in Better Call Saul. So when I saw that guy made this show, I'm like, all right, I saw all the Breaking Bads, I saw all the Better Call Sauls, but I'm not like attached to it. I kind of look at it at the corner of my eye, you know. I'm like, you know, I'm doing our Kriya yoga school, and you know, I'm like, what am I gonna watch out the corner of my eye today, you know? So I watch these movies like, I don't know, Avatar, I watched like the other day, you know, but I'm not invested in it. Like, I'm like, I see it out the corner of my eye, you know, I know what happens. I get the basic concept, but you know, I couldn't recite it word for word if you paid. I half watching it, you know, watching the pictures go by.
Yeah, movies and TV shows, it takes a lot to hold my attention now. Yeah, I am kind of just like watch. Oh, that's cool. Hmm.
Yeah.
Paul says an old movie called Solvent Green also had the theme of cannibalism, which is what the Solvent Green was. What's
Yeah.
the name of the movie you're talking about?
It's a TV show on Apple. It's called Pluribus. I have a hard time saying it. Pluribus. I think that's how you spell it. It's an Apple series. There's like 9 episodes. So it's not a movie. It's a TV series. It's on Apple. So
I'll see if I can find it.
Pluribus. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
And you know, like what are these shows? What's that movie called? The Attack of the Body Snatchers, or that's old school, you know? Stuff like that, you know. They Live, that's a good one, right?
Yeah.
I like when he says, what's his name? Rowdy Roddy Piper. He says, I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm out of bubble gum.
So guess what?
Yeah. So that's a good saying, and they got a good fight scene in there. But yeah, that's an interesting one when he puts on the glasses and he
Yeah.
can see the aliens and hypnotism and psyops and everything. You know, so yeah, consume, buy,
Yeah.
buy. You know, this type of stuff. Yeah, so interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of fear. Like at work, I don't know, everybody's afraid of like the boss, like some inspection. We got to make sure everything's clean. And then today they asked me to work at a double. And then I got one of my halves, but I didn't take the second because I was too busy working. And then it wouldn't let me, their stupid time clock wouldn't let me clock out. It needs approval. And the supervisor's like, didn't you take your second half? And the other employee's like, I hope you don't get written up. I'm like, well, I just did you a favor. So if you write me up, I'm never going to work a double for you. But they're so worried about money. And like, I just helped you out. And at first I told them no. And then the lady, this little frail old lady, she was going to have to do it. And she's sick and she was coughing. And I texted you, and I'm like, well, let me text my boss and see if he's okay with it. I knew you would say it's fine, me being late. And yeah, so I just figured I'd help because she was sick. But it's just like every job, there's like fear. It's like everywhere I go, it's like fear.
It's so disappointing how people are so attached to fear. That is like the chain that enslaves them. They're so scared of everything, right? They're like Chicken Little hiding under their bed. Oh, I hope I don't get written up my boss. Who cares, you know?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm a free bird. Like, so
write
what?
me up. I
know?
don't care.
You know, like, oh, I hope my neighbor doesn't think this way about my car. I don't care. I don't work for them, you know? So when you have that liberation, that moksha where you don't care, like, you start to see like everybody else is like, what are they doing? Their whole life is fear-based. My life is whole fearless-based, you know? Don't care about nothing. I go with the flow. I'm not, you know, if tomorrow's my day when I send my physical body, so be it. But I tell you one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be in a state of fear. Let's get to work. I'm going to take it right on the chin. I was built for this. So, like, yeah, you really see, like, people are so scared, like, oh my God, what's happening in Venezuela? What did Trump do today? Oh my God, oh, what am I gonna do? I better hide under my bed, you know? Who cares? You know? Stay fearless out here, my friend.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you raise your awareness and your consciousness, and then you go out in the world, you really see people like, man, these people are really out here suffering, and their whole life is fear-based. That's how they control you. You better get the jab or you're going to die. You better go to war. They're coming for us next. And, you know, it's all fear-based, right?
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, just turn on your TV and watch CNN or some mainstream media. You'll see it's all fear-based, right? Donald Trump did what? He did that? Oh, my God. What are we going to do? It's going to be World War III. Oh, my God. I better hide under my bed today, you know?
Yeah,
But
the
if you
hospital.
wake up with a smile on your face and stay fearless, they can't affect you, you know?
Yeah, speaking of which, at the hospital I work out, I guess there's like some outbreaks. They're like, you got to put your mask on. I'm like, oh,
Oh
here we
boy.
go again. Like,
The playbook is back, right? Running
yes.
the same play, right? There's an outbreak. Yeah, where? I don't know. Africa?
Yeah,
Really? Wink, wink. You know?
yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
green monkey again? Did he come back?
yeah.
You know? So a bat and a penguin had sex, and the whole world is screwed right now. That's your narrative? Yes.
Yes,
What?
buy into it. Oh, I
Okay.
like it.
Yeah, cool story, Grandpa. I'm not buying it, you know? Superman fought Batman, and then Batman and Catwoman had a child, and then what? Oh my God.
Yeah. Believe us.
You don't believe it? What are you, an anti-virus guy? Yeah, it sounds like total BS to me. You know? What? I can't talk to you. You know?
Yeah,
You're not listening. Yeah, you're right. You can't talk to me.
yeah,
I have my shield up, you know? My BS shield.
yeah. Sometimes life feels pointless, and I don't know the grand scheme of things. I don't know. The outside world just seems pointless. Like,
Yeah, I mean, the Maya delusional world is a total comedy show, but I wouldn't say life is pointless. I think life
yeah,
is beautiful if you're
yeah,
just aware of it, you know, you're open to it, you know, and you just laugh at this comedy show like the joke it is. Maya is meant to be laughed at, you know? Seinfeld is meant to be laughed at. It's not meant to be taken seriously, you know? Ah, ha, 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 you know? You know, the Simpsons are meant to be laughed at, you know?
yeah,
Homer Simpson went to Springfield, and then he kidnapped the mayor from Springfield. Good one, you know? So if you look at the whole Maya delusional world like the joke it is and laugh at it, then, you know, it won't affect you. You'll just be like, there they go. Maya keeps on Mayaing.
yeah.
Here it
I
comes
see it for what
again.
it is.
I see it for what it is, the comedy joke it is, you know? So laugh at it like
Yeah.
the joke it is, you know?
I don't. Maybe we're the universe just trying to stand itself. Once we see it, we're like, oh, okay, I understand what's happening.
If I was the universe trying to understand itself, I'd be like, the hell these monkeys doing down there
Yeah,
on Earth?
yeah,
Man, I'm trying to get some insight and some knowledge what it's like to be human. They're
yeah,
just messing it up, doing
yeah.
dumb stuff,
I
going
just
the
want to
wrong
be at
way.
peace. Can I
Right?
be at peace? Well, I didn't have as much time to like put my thoughts together, so we're just having a raw conversation. I'm like, um,
Yeah.
do I have a list? I don't know. I pulled my notes from my last Soul Talks. Let me
Oh,
see.
I printed out your questions, so in
Oh,
case
you
you
came
didn't show.
prepared.
Well, the questions from last time that I didn't even get to any of them yet, but they were there just in case,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
You know?
I've kind of peppered them in.
The
Oh,
the first 5 minutes I was like, okay, anybody put a question
yeah,
in there?
yes.
All right. If not, I'm gonna go to mine, but we never got to it. Brendan was here and Paul was here
Yeah,
and Turtle Island was here too in the beginning,
yeah,
so good.
nice. Um, Let me see, where should I go? Um, how about 16 bad habits to quit? Let's see.
Okay, that's great. Hold on, let me. Before we get, all right,
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
ready.
Number one, not enough sleep. Two, overuse of medication, skipping exercise, overeating. Number five, too much screen time. Six, overworking. Seven, not relaxing. Eight, staying in unhealthy relationships. Nine, skipping sunlight. 10, negative thinking. 11, living life on autopilot. 12, trying to please everyone. 13, fearing change. 14, living in the past. 15, putting yourself down. And 16, overthinking. So 16 habits to quit.
Okay, great. Let's start off the new year of
Yeah.
2026 right. 16 habits to quit. Let's get started. Number one.
Not getting enough sleep.
Yeah, so you should always get enough sleep. Yogis, they do what's called yoga nidra, which is basically they call sleepless sleep or being aware of what is aware. So they're basically recharging their body, and they're resting their body so they can have enough energy. Their battery can be fully charged to get them through the day. So it's always important to recharge your battery, refresh yourself in the sleeping state of yoga nidra. So always get your sleep, always refresh yourself, always wipe the slate clean, start off fresh. It's a new day. Wake up 100% battery, ready to go to navigate this world. So always get enough sleep out here because the world is harsh and overwhelming, and it's more harsh when you don't get enough sleep. So do yourself a favor, get enough sleep and have enough energy to help you navigate this war zone, this minefield
Yeah.
of the Maya delusional world.
Number 2, bad habit to quit. Overuse of medication.
Yeah, so if you see yourself as your own inner doctor, you don't need external medication to make yourself feel better, Big Pharma is so rich because people think they need them. They've tricked your mind to thinking you need them. You need something external, But when you realize happiness is internal, not external, healing is internal, not external, you don't need external medication, And, who wants to support these less than favorable people, Big Pharma, right? The worst of the worst,
Yeah.
right?
Ugh.
the biggest losers of the losers. So don't support them, We don't give our money to a-holes, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, they're trying to sell you some snake oil. They're trying to trick your mind, buy our little blue pill and you'll be able to run through the field of daisies and you'll be happy. But when you realize happiness is internal, not external, you laugh at them. I don't need this junk. This is snake oil, right? So yeah, be your own inner doctor, and all those white coats and all that external pills and Big Pharma, laugh at them like the joke they are, We don't need them.
We don't need them. Number 3, skipping exercise.
Yeah, so you should always do your exercise. You should always do your asanas. You should always support your physical body because it is your vessel. It is your vehicle. So you don't want your physical body to break down on you. So you should take care of it. If you only get one car your whole life, you should take care of that car. And that one car is your body. So you should always maintain it, keep it fit, keep your temple clean and your body fit always. So yeah, I would definitely say exercise as much as you can, eat good food, nourishing food, drink water, take care of yourself, You only get one body your whole life. So don't beat it up, don't crash it into a wall. Don't hurt it in any kind of way. Take care of it, treat your body like gold. And yeah, so always take care of your body, keep your temple fit, exercise, drink water, stay happy, master your mind, master your body, and you should be good out here. So yeah, always take care of your body, exercise as much as you can, exercise your mind as much as you can, like detach from all this distractions and attention stealing all around. So yeah, exercise your mind, body, and soul, everything. So exercise it on a daily basis. So I just wouldn't exercise your physical body. I would exercise your physical body. I would exercise your breathing. I would exercise mastering your mind and meditation, all of the above. So exercise from all angles. Like Veronica says, Kriya Yoga is a gym for your soul. So exercise your soul as much as possible.
Yeah. Or stretch. Do lots of stretching
Yeah,
too.
yeah, stretch. Before you exercise, take a good moment to stretch for sure, right? You just don't want to jump into it. That's how you get
Yeah.
hurt. Warm up your body, stretch it out, It's important.
Yeah. Ease into it. um, so number 4 bad habit to quit, overeating.
Yeah, this is a hard one. This is one I struggle with myself, I enjoy food, you know? I enjoy sugar, which I shouldn't. So, like, yeah, a lot of people find comfort in eating, me included. So, don't overeat, eat in moderation. When I was in the Himalayan mountains, yogi just eat what they could hold in their hands, right? So, we definitely didn't overeat, we underate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't overeat. Most people find comfort in food, me included. So that's my vice. So I would say, yeah, don't overeat. Eat in moderation. Pace yourself. Understand your body. Do what nourishes your body and works for your body. That would be my best advice out here. So
Yeah.
yeah, don't overeat.
Good advice. Number 5 bad habit to quit, too much screen time. Yes.
Yeah, when you go on the social media slot machine, it's this mindless things, and you're just like, what they call it, doom scrolling. You're just scrolling, scrolling,
Yeah.
scrolling, not getting any nourishment, not really getting any upliftment, just watching people do stupid stuff, like whatever, I don't know.
Yeah.
Going viral for punching their grandmother in the face or whatever, so you begin to see, like, when you're a detached witness, that this stuff doesn't serve you. It's this mindless junk food for your brain, right, to steal your attention, to get clicks or whatever. So yeah, I would cut down your screen time, and I would do what serves you, like watch videos that uplift you, not just mindless junk food
Yeah.
videos for your brain, So, yeah, I would cut down your screen time as much as possible. Go outside, enjoy your
Live.
trees, enjoy the wind, enjoy the sun. What's better than that, Trying to watch other people live life is a waste of time. Live your own life. Enjoy your own life, Who cares what other people are doing,
Yeah.
Live your life.
Live your life. 6 habit to quit, overworking. Yeah. Trying to make money.
Yeah, you got to pace yourself, You don't want to burn yourself out or, blow your fuse, I mean, I do this a lot too, You're going to burn yourself out and get exhausted. So in my case, there's too much Kriya yoga work to do on a daily basis. So I need to pace myself, and, I need to listen to my body and say, you know what? I got stuff to do, but I gotta call it a night and recharge myself and start off fresh tomorrow. So, yeah, pace yourself. Don't exhaust yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Go slowly and gently and pace yourself.
And with that, number 7 goes into not relaxing. So start
Yeah,
relaxing.
when we do our Kriya yoga practice, we try to do everything relaxing and comfortably, right? That's where you get the maximum benefits, right? If you're struggling or you're in a state of pain, you're not going to get any benefits from any asana. So we always try to relax in anything we do. Slowly and gently, relaxing, calmly, comfortable in everything we do. So everything you do, make it a practice to relax and breathe into whatever you're going to do, and you'll be surprised how far it can carry you and what you can accomplish just by relaxing. So when we do in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, when we do asana, we do a counter pose, relaxation pose. That's how we digest the maximum benefits, by relaxing, right? So most people just do asana, 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 relax at the end. we do asana, relax, digest the benefits. We do, and that's what works the best. So I would say anything you do in life, you're going to get the maximum benefits by just relaxing and enjoying it and letting it happen naturally, So I would just relax into whatever posture you have. So,
Yeah.
oh, I hear
Here
the
we go.
Thai guy coming. What's he say? Oh, they're having an election, so people are running for election. They have their billboard.
Oh.
Vote for number 7.
Kind of had
in
like
the
a
Thai
Latin theme.
lunch. Thai
Ooh.
people going Latin in the next election. So, yeah, I would relax into everything you do, You would get the maximum benefits. And don't be so serious. Don't be so rigid, the universe isn't going to happen the way you want it to happen. So if you relax into whatever you're doing, you probably get the maximum benefits. You should enjoy life. You should relax. You should be comfortable
it's important.
in life. It's important to relax. So
Yeah.
make it a point to relax as much as possible in your daily life.
This is a good one. A bad habit to quit: staying in unhealthy relationships.
Yeah, so you become a product of your environment. So if you surround yourself with toxic people, you're probably going to be toxic. Like Veronica said, eagles don't hang out with turkeys, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, hard to fly.
So, eagles want to fly. Turkeys just want to gossip and have drama. So, yeah, gobble, gobble, gobble. We stay away from those turkeys. So, yeah, hang out with good people that uplift you. Rising tides lift all boats. That have good energy, that inspire you, make you want to do better, make you want to be the best person you could be. People that want to drag you into that pit of despair, get away from them as possible, Life is too short for that, We're trying to be better in 2026, not worse. So,
yeah.
And any toxic people that are in your atmosphere and your environment, try to distance yourself or get away from them.
Yeah.
Because we don't need it. We need pluses. We don't need minuses out here. So, if you're not adding to my energy and you're trying to steal my energy or become an energy vampire, you've got to go.
You've got to go.
You've got to go.
Go.
See ya.
I'm channeling a badass black lady. You've got to go.
You've got to go.
Oh, it felt good. So another thing that bad habit to stop is skipping sunlight. We don't get enough sunlight.
Yeah, absolutely. This one's important. So when I start my yogic practice, I always start off with the Science of Sun worship song, giving praise and love to the highest light, the highest Deepam, the highest Jyoti, which is the sun. So I praise the sun every morning. Thank God. Today is a good day. The sun came up. Everything else is a bonus. The sun is the greatest. So in Kriya Yoga, we have a song called the Science of Sun worship song. And we make right circles exposing our whole body to the healing rays of the sun. So I want to feel the sun. I'm a radio antenna invoking the sun, pulling the sun into my body. So yeah, we love the sun wholeheartedly. I would try to get as much sun as possible. And in Thailand, where I live, there's no shortage of sun.
Yeah.
So I get my wish on a daily basis. So
Yes.
yeah, love the sun. Try to be out in the sun as much as possible. Get as much nourishment and prana from the sun as possible. The sun is the greatest,
Absolutely. Number 10, bad habit to quit: negative thinking. Stop negative thinking.
Yeah, like gossip, drama, all this negative thinking. It's just trash or junk food for your mind. We don't need it, right? Like, what do you get from all these wasted negative thoughts, these negative emotions, hate, fear, anger, guilt, gossip, drama? We don't need it. Like, throw all that trash away and make space for good emotions like peace, love, harmony, happiness, love as much as possible. So I like to think of these wasted emotions like boxes in my basement that have been sitting there for years that I need to throw away, right? So just go down to your basement, throw away all the boxes, throw away all that junk, all that trash that no longer serves you. Open the windows, sweep up all the dust, keep your basement, your mind clean, right? And all these wasted emotions, what do you get from them? Nothing. They're just wasted emotions. So throw it away. No longer serves you. Swaha.
Swaha. And number 11, bad habit to quit, living life on autopilot. Yes.
Yeah, so when you live life on autopilot, it's like Groundhog Day. The same thing over and over. Be spontaneous, break the cycle. Change it up sometimes, I eat this every day. Let me eat something different tomorrow. Have some variety in your life. Break the cycle, So, yeah, be spontaneous, Like, don't do the same thing over and over and over mechanically, hoping for a different result. Change it up. Try something new. Go a different direction. Go on an adventure, Be spontaneous. So, yeah. I would see what happens, Go on adventures, You don't have to go to a different country. Just drive down the road. See what you see, Be curious.
Yeah.
Be interested out here. And, yeah, break the cycle. Life is beautiful. You just got to be aware of it. You got to be open to it. You got to be light on your toes. You got to be able to pivot, change course, change direction, So don't be so rigid where I do this every day and this is what I do, break the cycle, change your format,
Yeah. Park in a different spot.
Right.
Like, try something different.
Something as easy as that. Like I go to Ralph's and I park in a different spot, or I go to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna park. I usually park in this spot, but I'm gonna park over there today. Let me see what it looks like from over there. I usually buy this. I'm gonna buy something different today. Just stay open and curious. Ooh, they got a sale on pickles today. I haven't had a pickle in a while. I'm gonna eat some pickles. Ooh, today is a good day. Woo!
Yeah.
Let's try some pickles. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, park in a different. It doesn't have to be something, so it could so harsh. It could be something gradual. Like Veronica said, park in a different parking space. I usually park here. I park 3 parking spaces down. Let's change it up.
Yeah.
Be
I know
spontaneous.
we're creatures of habit, but yeah, like you said, try something different. Buy some pickles.
Go on an adventure.
Yeah.
An adventure could be parking in a different parking spot,
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Walk a little further.
I never noticed how Trader Joe's looked from this parking space. Ooh, pretty good. The sun's hitting it right, nice and right, I've been taking it for granted because I've been so rigid and doing the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, that's an important thing to do.
Mind.
Yeah. Yeah, take a different route to work. It's okay to do it a little different every day. That's important. Yeah. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Ooh, number 12, habits to quit. Trying to please everyone. Yeah, don't do it.
Get rid of that. You're fighting a losing battle. They're never gonna be pleased, So I wouldn't even try to please anybody. Please yourself, Be happy of the person you look at in the mirror every night, right? Like, what other people think of your car, of your house, or of your spiritual practice has no meaning. It's between you and God. So I don't even try to please anybody. I do what I do. If they accept it or not, I really don't care, I don't work for them. I don't need their permission or approval to do anything. So I'm not trying to please anybody. I'm trying to be happy who I look at in the mirror every night. What my neighbor thinks of what I do, who cares,
Yeah.
They don't have the answers. They don't have the secrets of the universe anyway. So why do I need their approval or their permission to do what I do,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't approve of you. You pray to false gods. Yeah. I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
You don't exist in my universe. I don't know you from a can of paint. Who are you? Who are you? Your
Yeah.
approval has no meaning over here. Your judgment has no meaning over here. You
Yeah.
don't control nothing over here, right? And they
Yeah.
hate that, because that
Yeah.
basically holds up a mirror to their face. Like, you know, who are you? What do you control over here? Nothing.
I
Oh,
think.
you think you control something over here? I'll show you don't control
Yeah.
nothing over here. Like Veronica said before, what's his name? Darth Vader, Claude Schwab. You will own nothing and
Nothing.
you will be
Yeah.
happy. Yeah, really? Show me. What do you control over here? Yeah,
Well, it could
really?
be
You
your
have
stuff.
control over here? Yeah. Show me. You should lead by example. You talk about what other people should do. Why don't you do it? Lead by example. Sell everything and show me how happy you are. You
Yeah.
know? They want to tell you what you should do, but they don't live by that. So just laugh at them like the joke they are. You don't control nothing over here. Swaha, get lost. I don't know you from a can of paint. Who are you? Who? You don't exist in my universe.
Well, we're almost to the end. 13 habits to quit. Fearing change.
Yeah, so you should never fear change. You should embrace change. You should stay light on your toes. You should be able to pivot, change course, and change direction on a moment's notice. So, yeah, I would definitely say don't fear change. Change is inevitable. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. But the way you react to change is how you navigate change. So if you're open to change and you're not rigid like I can't do that or I can't change, then you're probably going to suffer. But if you're
Yeah.
light on your toes and you adjust accordingly, then you'll be able to change. You'll embrace change. You'll say, "Oh, cool.
Ooh.
I didn't know this was going to happen, but here I am. Let's overcome it." So look for the opportunity to change on a moment notice. The world is certainly uncertain. It's not going to
Yeah.
happen the way you want. So the only thing you could control is how you react to the world. So always be open to change. Don't be married to your ideas. Don't go down with the ship. What do you say? Blue no matter who. Stay light on your toes. Who knows what tomorrow brings?
Yeah.
It could be a good adventure. So be open to change.
Yeah. 14. Bad habit to quit. Living in the past. Yeah. Don't live there.
I always like when my guru said, the future is imagination, the past is just memory. We stay anchored and fixed in the present moment. The past is water under the bridge. You can't go back in a time machine and change it. So being attached to the past, clouds passing in the sky, let them pass. It happened, we let it go, We don't need these rocks from the past in our backpack. We let those clouds pass, Swaha, right? We can't go back and change it. It happened the way it happened. We learn from it, we overcome it, and we don't even think about it, What I did yesterday, I don't even think about. I stay anchored and fixed in the present moment, The future is imagination, the past is memory. I stay anchored and fixed and centered in the present moment. So, water
Yes.
under the bridge, the past.
Yeah. Number 15, bad habit to quit, putting yourself down. Ugh.
Yeah, the water in your body is always listening, so never talk bad to the water in your body. I say this over and over. If you talk bad to the water in your body, you make ugly shapes in your water. If you talk good to the water in your body, you make beautiful shapes with the water in your body. So always talk highly to the water in your body, and you should be okay. But always love yourself first. Always have self-love and be happy who you are. And you should never talk down on yourself. You should always uplift yourself and speak highly of yourself, because the water in your body's listening. So always speak highly to yourself. The water in your body is listening.
Number 16, bad habits to quit, overthinking. Ooh.
Yeah. Don't overthink anything, Things happen the way they happen. Overthinking isn't going to help you. So you should never overthink things. You should just let them happen and let them flow, happen the way it happens. And that's the way it happens, and you should be able to adjust accordingly, navigate it, because nothing in this world is going to happen the way you want it to happen. You got to adjust to the world. You got to pivot. You got to change course. You got to change direction, and you'll be able to overcome a lot more. But overthinking it, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen. So no need to overthink it.
Yeah.
Let it flow. Let it, like Brendan said earlier, let it freestyle and happen the way it happens, you know?
Freestyle.
Overthinking, what is it going to get you? Nothing really.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen. Overthinking isn't going to solve the problem or help it. So let it happen the way it happens, adjust accordingly, and navigate this crazy world, whatever it throws at you.
Well, that was 16 Bad Habits to Quit, interpreted by Vedagurudev. I'm quitting them all.
16 Bad Habits to Quit in the year 2026 by Vedagurudev. Hopefully this helps you navigate the new year of 2026. You know, make a New Year's resolution to quit all 16 if possible. They no longer serve you. Swaha.
Swaha.
Water under the bridge. Clouds passing in the sky. Let them pass.
No longer need them. Well, thank you. We have a very interesting question. Can you read this? It is, what's Sahajin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Al Simmons. I got a glare.
I remember you.
What is Salva Nervi Kalpa Samadhi? Okay. So, I mean, it's a long story, but I'll make a short version. So first of all, we're coming up on our 100th class in our Kriya Yoga School, and we're going to learn the Samadhi techniques. So if you want to know the Samadhi techniques, this is one of them in there, right? Nirvi Kalpa Samadhi, right? Which is setting your attention to go into the empty state of Samadhi, right? And we have different techniques that will pull you into this state. So if you want to know what that is, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and I'll definitely, and we have a video class to go with it, so you could watch it over and over. It's not like a one-time thing. So basically, to make a long story short, Nirvi Kalpa means intention, right? So your intention is to be empty. Nirvi means empty, right? So we're pulling ourselves into the empty, blank state of Samadhi, where nothing matters. Time doesn't matter, weather doesn't matter, food doesn't matter, nothing matters. It's an empty state where nothing matters. So this is basically what that means. It's reaching that higher state of emptiness and setting the intention where there's nothing to attach to. So the best way I could explain it is you're in an empty room where there's nothing to look at. You're just alone with yourself, you know? So you set an intention to be empty as much as possible. Oh boy, here comes another one, you know?
Yeah. Are they still doing Songkran? The water word?
No. Songkran is in April.
Oh, I thought they were doing it right now.
I think they have elections coming up, so that's Thai promotion. They put a bunch of billboards and speakers on the back of a truck and drive around town promoting whatever they're selling. So they're old school in Thailand. That's how they promote. They're not hip to Facebook ads or YouTube ads.
It was like, shout it out.
Shout it out, right? So, yeah, so that would be the best way I would describe Nirvi Kalpa Samadhi. It's basically setting intention to be as empty as possible when nothing matters, you know? And there's nothing to attach to or no distractions. So that's the best way I would describe it. And if you want me to walk you through it and give you a guided Samadhi meditation, join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, and I would definitely do that.
Kasan Lee, I haven't seen you forever. He says hello, Guru and Veronica. Hello. Namaste.
Namaste, Hassan Lee. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad to have you back. Happy New Year 2026. Hope everything is great.
Yeah. So Al Simmons on the Samadhi question asks, so it's very difficult to get on that state?
Depends how you define it. I wouldn't say it's very difficult. It's just when you go through the proper process, it's easy to pull you into that state, you know? And if you want to get into this state, I could give you the tools to get in this state. If you join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, or if you want Al Simmons, I'll give you the lifetime membership. Where is that?
Oh, let me see.
Right here.
You found it?
Oh, hold on.
I thought I.
Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Go ahead, click it again. Okay, yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we have a special 2026 offer, $200 lifetime access to the Kriya Yoga School membership, one-time payment, never pay again. Just email me, Vedagurudev@gmail.com, and I'll walk you through the process, and you'll be a lifetime member. You never have to pay again. And yeah, like I said, on our 100th class, we're celebrating by doing the 5 Samadhi Kriyas. And Nirvi Kalpa Samadhi is one of those 5 Samadhi Kriyas. And we have another 4. So one of them should get you into the state. So to say it's very difficult to get in that state, I wouldn't say. People say a lot of stuff. If you have the proper technique to pull you into that state, it's not difficult. You know, just takes a little bit of practice. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it. You know, all of our members probably have reached somewhat of the Samadhi state just by going through the techniques that we show how to get you in that state and maintain that state. So yeah, I would say it's not difficult. You know, a lot of yogis like to say that out here, like, oh, you can never reach Samadhi, you need to be in a cave for 10 years and all that. No, it's accessible to everybody. You just have to set your intention and have the right mindset and calm and still your body so you're having a conducive environment to get in that state and pull you into that state. If you fall out of that state, we have techniques to pull you back in. So once you go through the steps, you could reach that state, you know? I would say, for sure. I have definitely reached that state, you know? And I wish that for everybody out there. Samadhi is for everybody. They like to say it's hard to attain. You got to have a guru. You got to stay in a cave. It's not true. If you go through the right process and you have the right mindset and the right alignment, anybody can attain it. If I could do it, you definitely could do it, Al Simmons. So I would definitely say, if you want to reach the Samadhi state, you know, I'll definitely walk you through the process. If you become a lifetime Kriya Yoga School member, I'll definitely do my best to invoke that state for you or help you on that path or give you the tools so you can attain it, right? In our Kriya Yoga School, I can't touch a magic wand on your head and give you Samadhi. I just give you the tools that I use to get me to that state, and hopefully that can get you that state. And we don't just teach one Samadhi technique, we teach 5, you know? So one of the 5 should definitely get you into a nice, blissful state, you know? But I would say if you reach a Samadhi state, make sure you set your alarm, because that's happened to me many times where I forgot to pick up my daughter from school. I was late to work because once you feel the bliss of Samadhi, you don't want it to stop. So just be ready for that too, you know? One day I told the story. I went into Samadhi for 5 days. I didn't eat for 5 days, and my guru basically, I don't know what he did, smacked me on the back of my head and got me out of that state. He said, "You're fool. You're walking the thin line of being a petrified yogi and detaching from your body. So you need to make a decision. Are you going to go to Mahasamadhi or you're going to come back to the world? I choose to come back to the world. That's why I'm here today. So, yeah. But the state of Samadhi feels so good that you don't want it to stop. You want to maintain it permanently. So just be aware of that, you know? Set your alarm or tell somebody to come in after an hour to get you out, because one day can turn into 5 days very quickly, because you know, time, space, food, weather, nothing matters when you reach that higher state of Samadhi. Zero. And nirvi sankalpa, that basically we set the intention to be empty when nothing matters as much as possible. That's basically what it means. So yeah, if you want to reach the state of Samadhi, I'll do my best to get you to that state in 2026. It's join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Lifetime membership is our best seller. A lot of people have taken us up on that. We have over 100 members now. So if you want to be 101, we'll welcome you with open arms to our sacred sanctuary, our sacred meditation garden, our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. We'd love to have you, Al Simmons.
Al Simmons asks, they said that Sarajan Nerva Kapapi Samadhi is deeper state than Nerva Kalpapa Samadhi. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, they say a lot of stuff. A deeper state, that's hard to define. Because once you're in Samadhi, how do you even know what a deeper state is? It's almost impossible to know. Nothing exists. So you wouldn't even have the concept of deeper or lesser if you're truly in Samadhi. Like, it's almost like a blank state. I like to say sunbathing in the grace of God. That's the best way I could describe it. But even putting words to such a beautiful state of Samadhi is doing it an injustice, you know? Like, these crude physical words cannot define such a beautiful state. So you can't even say it like that, like deeper or lesser, because there is none of that. It doesn't exist in Samadhi. There's no concept of any of that. It's this empty state, you know? Like, once you start defining it, then you start pulling yourself out of it, that's how I would define it. So I wouldn't say there's any higher or lower state of Samadhi. When you're in that state of being, you're just in that state of being, you know? Numbers don't mean anything, you know? Words don't even mean anything, you know? It's this, you know, the breathless state of communion with God, you know? You thin your breath so thin that it looks like you're not even breathing. So you're slowing your body down to preserve your body. So there's something to come back to. So yeah, I would say there's no concept of higher or lower, lesser or more than, you know? It doesn't exist in a state of Samadhi.
Al Simmons, so do you think it's possible to reach full enlightenment while living in the West in a busy life? Oh, I like this question.
Absolutely. If I could do it, you could do it. So I think it's possible. You just got to have the right discernment, the right mindset, the right discrimination to navigate this world. And that's what we do in our Kriya Yoga School. We give you tools to help you navigate this crazy, distracting, Maya delusional world. My guru used to say, anybody can master their mind in a cave in the Himalayan mountains, or anybody can master their mind in the forest. But the real mastery comes sitting in the middle of Times Square and with all the noise and all the horns and all the lights, being undisturbed by it, unaffected by it. You just glow in a state of Samadhi and laugh at it like the joke it is. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it. You know, I'm from the Western world, so I would definitely say you could reach a state of enlightenment wherever you're at. It doesn't matter what piece of dirt or geographical location you live in. It's available for everybody. Anybody could do it. And I want to be a living example of that. If I could do it, you could do it, you know? So we just do the inner work. We just go through the process. We use the tools that we have and the kriyas we have, and you'll get there, you know? Like I said, if you want me to coach you and walk you through the process, join our Kriya Yoga School. You know, I would suggest a lifetime membership. You go at your own pace. You don't have to rush. Take your time. It's always there. We're always here, you know. Every Saturday class, I'm always available to answer all our members' questions, you know. I'll always respond to your DM or your email. And, yeah, let's reach the higher state of enlightenment in 2026 together, you know. If I could do it, you definitely could do it.
Yes.
So I don't want you to feel like it's unattainable. Most of these stories make it seem like I could never do that, but I'm living proof. I'm from the Western world. I've reached somewhat enlightenment, I guess, however you want to define it. If I could do it, you could do it, you know? And that's what we do in our Kriya Yoga School. We give you the tools that you need to realize that enlightenment is internal, not external, you know? So let's unlock it. Let's realize it in 2026 together. So if you commit to me and the Kriya Yoga School, I'll commit to you. And I'll do my best, everything in my power to help you get to the state that you're trying to attain.
I'm committed. Kasan Lee has a question. Because my lack of proper knowledge of it. Isn't Nirvikarpapi Samadhi the state where you lose all the labels, etc., when you try to eat and you take the rice by the spoon, but you don't know where to put it?
Yeah, I mean, it could be defined a lot of different ways. My guru used to say, samadhi defined as samadhi confined. So everybody has their own definition of it, but I would just say it's a state of being where nothing matters, where you're just empty, you know? You're setting an intention to be as empty as possible and not attached to anything, with no distractions. So I would say there's nothing to look at or nothing to attach to or nothing to reach for, you know? Like, even saying rice or a bowl or a spoon would be defining it somewhat. So in that universe, in that state, nothing exists. There's nothing to focus on or get distracted by. Let's say it's a state of emptiness beyond comprehension. Let's say it like that, you know?
So after samadhi, what becomes the new focus or purpose of one's spiritual journey? Or is there any purpose? Like,
After samadhi, we just keep going, you know?
keep,
I asked my guru when we reached the top of the mountain, what do we do? He said, we keep going. So we just keep going. We keep going. We keep refining it. We keep enhancing it, you know? We keep focusing it, you know? We keep setting an intention to make it better and better and looking for opportunities to integrate it into your daily life. And so, yeah, keep going. Once you reach the mountaintop, we keep going. We fly away, you know? Fly to another mountaintop.
Yeah.
Keep going. We're always a house
No
under
limit.
construction, never finished, you know? We keep going, you know?
oh,
So just because you reach a state of samadhi doesn't mean it's the end all be all, you know? I have reached samadhi and I
You're
keep
gonna
going.
keep going.
I do my daily practice, same like I didn't reach samadhi, you know? Another
Yeah.
day at the office, we keep going. But yeah, I would
It's
just say, yeah,
infinite.
keep going. It's a never-ending journey. You're always a house under construction, you know? So, yeah, I would definitely say we keep going no matter what, you know? Never stop.
Al Simmons asks, it's possible for a yogi to levitate, use telekinesis, or read minds? I would say yes.
Yes, true. I've seen it. But these CDs, they're called CDs, right? These are not the end goal. These are byproducts by doing your tapas, your sadhana wholeheartedly. They just kind of happen, right? So it's possible, but if you ask yogis, they would say it's not necessary. It's just something that happens. It's like a signpost or a breadcrumb that happens on the path. It's not the end all be all. That's not why we do our sadhana. It's just something that happens, you know? So let's say I was doing my sadhana today and I levitated a couple inches off the ground. I wouldn't even tell anybody. I'll be like, oh, cool. But still going, you know? It's not the end all be all. It's a good confirmation I'm going in the right direction, but I'm not going to show anybody, you know. My guru used to say we only talk to people that could hear what we say, you know. So they would only show you this if they knew that you were open to it or you had the awareness to see it, you know. So they wouldn't give you an audience unless they deemed you worthy to see, you know, these CDs. And they would always end it, in my case, with, yeah, that's cool, but what am I going to do with that? It's a nice trick to show around the campfire, but only in yogic spaces, you know? So, yeah, so I don't know. It's possible. I've seen examples of it, but I wouldn't attach to it, you know? I would just say, yeah, that's cool, you know? But that's not the end goal, you know? I'm not doing my sadhana for yogic power, CTs, you know? I'm not trying to read people's mind, you know, unless I have to, you know?
Darren Carter's here. He says, "Morning, yogis. Morning."
Morning, yogis and yoginis. Morning to you, Darren Carter and Donna Carter in the UK. All the best to you in the UK. Happy New Year 2026. Welcome to our first Soul Talks of the new year 2026. Glad to have you, Darren Carter, as always. Always appreciate your energy, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the UK.
Well, Al Simmons has another question. He asks, I heard from a Buddhist guy that when a person reaches a very high level, their body radiates with pure white light, so much that people can see it, and it affects them to be around them. Ooh.
Yeah, could be. But even if you're not radiating with a bright light, that doesn't make you less of a Buddhist, you know? It's a good confirmation. It's a good signpost. Like, okay, yeah, this guy did the inner work, but it's a good example of what you should try to aspire to do, you know? Okay, that's good for him. He has a white light around his body. Now I'm going to try to be the best person I can be and radiate white light too. So if he could do it, you could do it. He just did the inner work to get to that state. So it's possible for everybody, you know? Like, most people think, and they put up these barriers and walls for themselves. I could never get there. I could never do that. Everybody could do it. It's readily attainable for everybody. You just got to set your intention, your right mindset to get there. So, you know, when I saw different yogis or yoginis do different CTs in the Himalayan mountains, I didn't think like, oh, I could never do that. I was like, oh, that's a good example. They did the inner work, and look at them. They're radiating with white light. So, no, it's possible for anybody. And they would tell you the same. If I could do it, you could do it. You know, I just did the inner work. I just didn't give up, you know. I just did my sadhana with no intention. I did my tapas with no intention or no expectation for outcome. And, you know, it came as a byproduct. It came as a breadcrumb or a signpost. So, yeah, I wouldn't look at these stories like you could never attain it. I would look like it's readily attainable. If I do the inner work, who knows what my inner potential is, you know? So, yeah, be a nuclear power plant radiating out white divine light. Sounds very beautiful. I love that, right? Be a lighthouse, right? Too much darkness out here. We need more light beings out here, right?
Kasan Lee asks, Guru, who's really Krishna? Is he a being lived in the first yuga, the golden yuga, where there was only oneness? Who's really Krishna?
I'll start this off with saying Krishna defined is Krishna combined. I have no clue who real Krishna is or what year Krishna lived. I just like to listen to his insights from the Bhagavad Gita, you know? What really happened? It's above my pay grade, beyond my comprehension. I don't want to put Krishna in a box or try to define him anyway, you know? I have no clue what Krishna did. Only thing I could go by is the Bhagavad Gita, what he said to Arjuna. But yeah, I love Vasudev, right? Krishna, the greatest, right? I met a bunch of yogis. They didn't want to say. So my real name is Chris, right? So a lot of people prefer to call me Krishna, right? So I actually thought at one time my name diksha was going to be Krishna. So a lot of people don't like to call me Vedagurudev. They'd rather say Vasudev, which is Krishna, right? So I like that too. So I wasn't going to stop them, right? I wasn't going to correct them. My name is Vedagurudev, not Vasudev. I was like, yeah, I like Vasudev too.
Yeah.
If you're calling me Krishna, that radiates with me also. So yeah. So what yuga Krishna was in, what year he was in, beyond my comprehension. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner tomorrow. I don't even know what Krishna's doing, but I'll say Krishna defined is Krishna confined. I don't want to put Krishna in a box. He is the greatest. All praise to Krishna. Jai Krishna, Jai Vasudev. He is outstanding. So yeah, like all the Vedic texts and Vedic scholar knowledge, I'm not too keen on that, I'm just trying to navigate this world as best as I can and feel my way around in the dark also, So the technical specifics, I have no clue. I just say Krishna is the greatest, all praise to Krishna. Keep up the good work, Lord Krishna. You're doing the greatest, Keep up the good work. Thank you for coming to work today, Today is a great day. Krishna came to work. Krishna's doing all the heavy lifting. Keep up the good work.
Al Simmons says, I would be honest, I'm in another system. I've been practicing for 8 months and new. My teacher is teaching me to open my heavenly eye, but to me it seems extremely difficult.
Yeah, if you're in a different system, it's perfectly fine. We love all systems, right? If you go to Lake Shrine SRF, they have spiritual sanctuaries and gardens for all different spiritual traditions. It's perfectly fine, So, I mean, everybody can practice Kriya Yoga. We have no judgment over here. If you're in a different system, that's perfectly fine. You could join our system too. 2 systems is better than 1. 3 systems is better than 2. So, I mean, yeah. If you resonate with what I'm saying and you would like to join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, that's perfectly fine. But at your own timing and when you resonate with it. Yeah, so opening your spiritual eye, I would say almost all of our techniques are doing that in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. So we have a lot of techniques and it's not very difficult. Veronica is a A1 Day 1 member. She's not a paid actor. She could tell you her own testimonial, how Kriya Yoga has helped her and how it's helped her open her third eye. And was it difficult? Nothing we do in our school is difficult. It's blissful. It's slowly and gently. It's nice, right? I've never felt like any struggle or difficultness.
A technique that you taught us that I really like is the Tratak, like staring at a candle flame and then till I can envision it, and then I close my eyes and I just keep doing it till I see it in my third eye. So
true.
Or I'll just stare at myself in the mirror until I see my own self in my mind. That's a good technique.
Yeah.
So
I like how that sounds. Tracking yourself.
Yeah.
You don't need any external thing to track you. You track yourself in the mirror. Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of people like to say it's very difficult. It's not very difficult. If you have the right mindset and the right intention, you'd be surprised your true divine nature, your true inner potential. I mean, I'm living proof. When I started on the path of Kriya Yoga, I put up all these roadblocks and these obstacles and resistance for myself. I could never do that. I could never sit in full lotus position. I could never reach samadhi. I could never do any of this stuff, but I'm living proof. If I could do it, you definitely could do it, Al Simmons. So I wouldn't put up any blockages for yourself. Just because you're in another spiritual tradition, doesn't mean you can't join our spiritual tradition. We open you with open arms, no judgment,
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, but we have some very profound techniques in our Kriya Yoga School, and we have a class, a video class, where you could watch it a million times over and over and over. Many of our students watch it every day, and I guide them through the meditation. So, yeah, pretty profound. And we have a Saturday class where you could ask all your questions live, on YouTube or on StreamYard like Veronica's on. So, yeah, so I mean,
Yeah.
at your own pace. If you resonate with it, then that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I'll still answer your questions wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep coming to YouTube with your great questions. I love it.
Yeah, we enjoy all your questions. Yeah, but
Yeah.
they like to, other spiritual traditions like to say it's not attainable unless you go through these hoops and these guidelines, And in our school, we're not like that. We're like, here's everything. Be the best yogi or yogini you could be, And I'm not going to gatekeep anything from you, I'll give you as much as I can. And I want you to be the best yogi you could be, and I encourage you to be the best yogi you could be, And yeah, so that's what I would say. But yeah, I would start with, get that out your mind that it's very difficult. If Vedagurudev can do it, I could do it, And I'm living proof. So if I could do it, you definitely could do it. So let's get to work in the new year.
Yeah.
It's a new year. Let's start off fresh and
Yes.
be the best yogi or yogini we could be.
Yeah. Let's do it. Al Simmons
Let's do
asks, has another great question. Why is there no books about Swami Ramalingam's teachings and techniques?
There are books. I have books about Swami Ramalinga's teachings and techniques. They don't talk about the techniques in the book because most Kriya yogis believe Kriya yoga is an oral tradition, right? They want you to be initiated. They want you to have the right mindset or use their techniques for good. So if you read books like Autobiography of a Yogi or any of these yoga books, they don't talk about techniques. So after reading all these books and hearing all these stories about different magical powers and CDs that different yogis have, you always come to the end of the book like, how do I start? I want to be a Kriya yogi or yogini. Where do I start? And that's basically why we started the Kriya Yoga School. We don't talk about Kriya Yoga, we do Kriya Yoga. So they hide all these techniques out of the book. You would have to be initiated into Swami Ramalinga's lineage. But we definitely have some Swami Ramalinga techniques for sure, in our class. So that's another benefit. If you want to, we embrace Swami Ramalinga, Arut Param Jyoti, every class. So all glory to Swami Ramalinga. But yeah, that's why you can't find it in books, because they don't want their sacred oral tradition, parampara lineage techniques used for bad, right? There have been a lot of backpackers and so-called spiritual people who have taken different techniques and monetized them in the West. So now they're leery, right? When you go to India, they'll ask you, who is your guru? I don't have a guru. Not telling you nothing, What is your lineage? Not telling you nothing. So if you're a guy like Bob Smith and you go to India, you might be wasting your money because they're not going to tell you anything. But if you say, like, let's say my case, who is your guru? Swami Vedananda Saraswati? Where is he at? He's standing right there. Okay. What is your name? My name is Vedagurudev. Okay. This guy has a guru. This guy has a parampara. He has a lineage. This guy has name diksha. He is official. Okay. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. So a lot of people have stolen from yogis. So now they're gun shy, right? They won't take pictures with you. They won't do anything unless they know you're official. Let's say it like that. Because a lot of people have taken that picture and said, look, Swami Ramalinga is my guru, you know? And they're like, what? You're not a devotee. You're not a disciple here. So I don't know, you know? They're out here. So that's why you can't find it in books. They'll tell you stories about Kriya Yoga, but they won't share any techniques. And when you come to our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, it's all about techniques. Like, no stories here. Here's everything. Pick and choose what works best for you and integrate it into your daily sadhana practice and be the best yogi you could be. And yeah, you should be okay. So we have 96 classes in our Kriya Yoga school. We have a lot of yagnas. We do a yagna, like a fire ceremony, every full moon and new moon. We just did a yagna on Saturday. All of our live streams, and we have hundreds of classes. We have each class, what do we have? Asana classroom, we have a pranayama classroom, we have a mantra classroom, we have a mudra classroom, something else I'm missing. And yeah, we have a coming soon, we have a samadhi classroom. So yeah, we have a lot, and we have a very interactive community, you know, thousands of videos, daily videos posted every day. So yeah, so
Yeah.
a lot of value there. So
Yes.
yeah, I would say if you can't find any information on Swami Ramalinga, we have a lot in our Kriya Yoga school. So we love Swami Ramalinga. He's the greatest. Arut Param Jyoti.
Yeah. Oh, I love that mantra.
Great.
Kasan Lee, it is the greatest. Kasan Lee, as far as I understand, there's two kinds of enlightenment: personal enlightenment and non-personal. In personal, you attain enlightenment and you can say, I'm enlightened, and you're not. In non-personal, there's no one getting enlightened, and there's no one in the middle to say, I'm enlightened. Thoughts?
Yeah, true. But I like to say enlightenment defined is enlightenment confined. So there's no right or wrong way. It happens different for everybody else, you know? So, you know, like, I don't know. Anybody that says they're enlightened, I would probably be like, I don't know. My guru used to say people who talk about enlightenment aren't enlightened. People who don't talk about enlightenment are enlightened. So there are people that just exist in that state of enlightenment and don't want to tell anybody, you know? There are some people that wear it as a badge of honor. So I don't know, like I wouldn't try to define enlightenment any kind of way. It happens different for everybody. So how enlightenment would happen for me maybe be different for you. So I would just, whatever enlightenment resonates with you, that is the best enlightenment, I always say. So, you know, radiate in the best enlightenment you have and be the best person you could be. But I mean, when you know you're enlightened and you reach the higher state of consciousness, you don't really need to virtue signal and tell anybody. You just exist in that state and try to maintain that state as much as you can during the day. So yeah, I wouldn't really try to define it, you know. I would just say, you know, I like when I asked my guru one time, what level are you on the spiritual path? He says, I'm right where Babaji wants me to be. And that's kind of words I live by. I don't know what degree of enlightenment I'm at. I'm exactly where Babaji wants me to be. So am I a black belt in enlightenment? Am I a white belt? Am I a purple belt? I don't know. What difference does it make, you know? I'm somewhere exactly where I should be.
Yes.
So I don't even like to define like God, enlightenment, samadhi, all these, you know, buzzwords, you know. I just say it happens the way it happens, you know. I just give you the tools, and hopefully you can get to a higher state of consciousness, or unlock a higher state of consciousness, or realize a higher state of consciousness.
Kasanli also asks, also, Guru, have you watched any videos of U.G. Krishnamurti, not J. Krishnamurti, maybe before you became a guru?
J. Krishnamurti I have seen, you know. Um, UJ,
UG.
UG, maybe. I don't know, maybe, you know. I love Krishna, and you know, I love the Hare Krishnas. They're the greatest too. So yeah, so I mean, I probably have seen some, not recently, but yeah. I mean, anybody who talks about Krishna, who loves Krishna, I love them too. You know, so anything Krishna, Bhagavad Gita. I like when Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, the supreme science of God, yoga, right? So he's basically saying, like, telling Arjuna, if you want to align yourself with God, practice yoga. And he's not talking about like hatha yoga, like downward dog. He's talking about meditation, detachment, you know, pranayama, breath work, you know, these concepts. So a more Indian traditional approach. So yeah, I would say love all Krishna people. Anybody who's talking about Krishna and helping people with the teachings of Krishna, God bless them, you know, all power to them.
Al Simmons says they say that there's some immortal yogis in the Himalayas. What do you think?
And yeah, I would say that's true. You know, I would say, hypothetically, I have met some, you know? So, they're out there, you know? Are they immortal? Are they never going to transcend their physical body? I don't know. It depends how you define it. I have definitely been to some Samadhi shrines where there are thousands of year old petrified yogi statues, as you would call them, but there's something in there. There's some form of energy. Might not be 100%, but it's in there. I definitely felt it. You know, I went to one ashram and I touched. They said you can't touch the Sita or the yogi's feet unless he permits you to. So there was people trying to touch this petrified yogi's feet, but they couldn't. And I went up and I touched his feet and I was blissed out for like 3 days. So there was something in there. How it got in there, what it is in there, I don't know. And that statue or that petrified yogi has been there for thousands of years. So it's possible. I mean, after a while, your physical body breaks down, so it's not going to be in the same form that you think, you know? But in a petrified yogic state, you can exist for thousands of years. So I would say I can confirm that that's probably true, you know? How and why and where it happened, can't explain it. But if you go to a profound Samadhi shrine, where it's the petrified version, like, of that yogi that's been petrified for thousands of years, they're still in there somewhere, you know? There's some form of consciousness. How can I explain it? I can't explain it, you know? But it's in there, you know? I felt something when I touched those feet, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't in blissed out la la land for no reason for 3 days. There was something that connected with me, you know? And how
That's
and why,
interesting.
I
Yeah.
can't explain.
Yeah, that's interesting that they couldn't touch his feet. That's like what could be stopping them from touching his feet. That seems like such a simple action to make, but yeah, to get so
Probably because
close.
he didn't want them to touch his
Yeah,
feet. He only wants pure energy to touch his feet.
yeah,
They say that a lot in the Himalayan mountains. You can't go to Satupan Lake unless Babaji permits you. So on our way up, we give puja, we give prasad, we praise every deity, every Samadhi shrine on the way up, you know? Clear the path. We're coming, you know? So if you have a higher awareness and a higher consciousness, these things might be readily accessible to you, you know? I don't know. I guess it's the yogic sword and the stone story, right?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We
Excalibur.
got one here. I don't know about this guy. I don't want him touching my feet. Negative energy. I don't want his karma becoming my karma. Uh-oh, we got one. I don't know where this
Yeah.
Western guy came from, but he's radiating. I like his energy. Clear the path. Okay, touch it. I got a gift for you, right? And I was definitely like, I didn't understand why the yogis were like in blissed out like La La Land, like looking up at the sky. But when I touched that Yogi Sita's feet, I understood. Because when you're sunbathing in the grace of God, you can't help but be in a permanent state of happiness, a blissed out yogi experience. So, you want to touch my feet? I got something for you. I've been waiting for you. There I am, blissed out yogi, walking around in La La Land, Most people probably thought I was crazy, but they didn't understand. I was in a higher state of consciousness. And they say that about a lot of yogis, like Ramayana Maharishi, just being in his ashram, you feel his presence. You could be uplifted and indirectly. So, yeah, I would definitely say that that's true, So, I have been to Ramayana Maharishi's ashram, and that is definitely true. So, I definitely felt his essence and his presence. And many samadhi shrines, many ashrams, many sacred places, on and on and on. So I would definitely say that just being in the presence of enlightened beings raises your consciousness also, if you're aware of it,
Kasanli asks, non-dualism say enlightenment is not a happening, it's already, whether you're enlightened or just an average Jane, it's already. There's nothing to strive for, because the idea of striving is the problem. When you somehow relinquish all striving, you see it. Thoughts? Yeah.
True. I would agree with you. Yeah, definitely a non-dualist perspective, a oneness perspective. You have everything you need inside you as you. All you have to do is realize it. So the less rules and regulations you could put on yourself, the better off you'd be. It's better to say empty and clear and realize you have everything you need, Some people need some structures and tools. Some people wake up enlightened, So it just depends. So, but I would agree with you that no one can give you enlightenment. It's something you have to realize that is inside you as you. So you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. As my guru said, just go inside your closet, close the door, and be alone with yourself. And you'll probably reach enlightenment faster than any retreat or any pilgrimage or yatra.
Well, that's the last question. So I'm phasing out. I'm falling asleep. But the questions have been so good. Oh, here we go. They say there's 14 main chakras, not just 7. Also, there's 365 energy points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. I personally choose to do my inner work with the 7 chakras, and I got enough on my plate where I'm not, I'm not trying to go outside my body, with the 7 chakras. I'm aware of the 7 outside chakras, like you said. I asked my guru, how would I attain this? He said, we got enough work to do with our 7, We don't need to go outside of our body, or like they would say, like an NDE. He would call it astral Disneyland. He said it's not our place. We were put here on this earth to do our inner work. We're not trying to go somewhere else, When that time comes, we'll go there. But right now, I got enough on my plate doing my inner work. So I'm just happy, doing my 7 chakras like normal. Maybe one day I'll reach the 14th chakras. I'm more open to it. But we'll see what happens, And the energy points. In yoga, they call it the nadis, right? So the nadis, like, they say there's 72,000 nadis in your body. So You know, yeah, so different energy points where all our techniques are to clear out our nadis, clear our Sushumna nadi, clear our Ida and Pingala nadi, our right and our left nadi. So we're always purifying and cleansing our nadis, you know? So yeah, different energy points, different chakras. I mean, I would just say do what works best for you. A lot of people say a lot of things, but when I got on the path of Kriya Yoga, I learned thousands of Kriyas, thousands of techniques, you know? And I basically said, okay, this might work for some yogis or yoginis, but these are the ones that really uplift me and help get me through the day. I'm going to put this into my daily practice, my sadhana, and I'm going to go as far as I can with this. And maybe one day I'll go to the other 14 chakras. Maybe one day I won't, you know? We'll see what happens, you know? I stay light on my toes and let it happen the way it happens. Yeah, but in our Kriya Yoga school, we're constantly purifying our nadis. We're constantly unblocking our chakras. We're constantly purifying our breath, our pranayama, you know, with Kriya Kundalini pranayama. We're constantly mastering our mind with dhyana, meditation. We're constantly doing our mantra japa. We're constantly doing our bhakti. And yeah, makes me feel good. So keep up the good work. Keep going.
I love you, Kasamli. He says, I'll stop asking questions because poor Veronica seems tired. That's why I just keep rocking back and forth to keep going.
I'm working on 10% battery over
Yeah.
here. Funny.
Well, I was
How long
thinking,
have we been on here now?
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, no.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll do a
go ahead.
couple rapid fire questions to get to know Vedagurudev. So I'll do like a couple. What do you think the meaning of life is?
The meaning of life: to help as much people as you can, to love people as much as you can, to be a good example of what you can accomplish if you do your inner work. If I could do it, you could do it. Just be a good example, be a good pointer of what you can accomplish if you do your inner work and align yourself. And if I could do it, anybody could do it. So my purpose of life is to show everybody and lead by example. If I could do it, you definitely could do it. So I just want to be a good example. Like, I'm no super Kriya yogi or super guru or whatever. I just did my inner work. If I could do it, you definitely could do it. You could probably do it better than me. So that's basically what I would say. So if I could do it, you could do it.
You can do it. What's something you notice about someone when you first meet them? What stands out about people when you first meet them?
I like to read people's energy and look at their soul and read their soul and their energy. So I would say that's the first thing that resonates with me, people's energy, because people can say anything like words in the air. I like to read people's energy and use my own discernment, my own discrimination to decide for myself. So I like to feel people's energy and look past their words in their physical form and read people's energy. So that's what I like to do when when people tell you who they are, you should believe them, right? So
Yeah.
I let their energy guide me in making my decision, whether I want to embrace their energy or their energy is not uplifting enough for me, you know? Because I don't want their karma to be my karma or their energy to become my karma. So I don't want to absorb bad energy, if you know what I'm saying.
What are humanity's worst qualities and what are their most redeeming qualities, in your opinion?
Humanity's worst qualities, I'll start off with the bad first, you know?
Yeah.
War, anger, hate, all the lower emotions, drama, gossip, all of these lower frequencies. That's probably their worst things. The best things about humanity is that overall people are mostly loving. They're just trying to feed their family. They're just trying to be happy. So there are a few bad apples, but most people, 95% of the people in the world, are just trying to feed their family, regardless of what their flag is, what their skin tone is, what their religion is, what their language is. They're just trying to feed their family. I think people overall are good. That's how the 1% controls the 99%. They divide and conquer you. But if you see God everywhere and everything, then you love everybody, right? How could I hurt somebody in the Middle East when I see myself as that person in the Middle East? How could I harm anybody anywhere when I see myself as that person? So if you see yourself as a reflection of that person, you can never hurt anybody because you see yourself as that person. And other sentinel beings too. Why would you hurt a bird when you see yourself as that bird? Why would you hurt a tree when you see yourself as that tree? So, I would say overall humanity's trying to feed their family and be happy. And when you see that, I've been to over 56 countries in the world. I basically see that, and I see that people are trying to be the best people they could be. And I love it. So I love people all around the world. They're trying to put food on their family's table. They're trying to be happy. They're trying to be the best person they could be. So I wouldn't let the 1% ruin it for the 99%, but yeah, I would just say try to wake up with a smile on your face and be happy, and the rest of the day kind of comes together in a blissful state.
Well, I guess my last question is, when was the last time you cried?
Last time I cried? Hold on, my football team's playing in the playoffs right now.
No.
There's 2 minutes left. And they just scored with 56 seconds left.
I'm gonna
We're
cry.
winning. Come on. I'm about to cry right now, right? We're going to the playoffs, AFC North champions, right? So the last time I cried was 2 seconds ago. I mean, I cry all the time. I look at it as a true blessing, I invoke crying. When I first started crying, when I first got initiated in Kriya Yoga, I cried like a baby. And I was so embarrassed by it, and I felt so much shame. But then I saw it as a true blessing. So anytime I see me cry, or you cry, or anybody cry, I love it. I think it's a true confirmation we're going the right direction. So I'm always trying to invoke crying and everything. I think it's great.
Thank
I
you.
think it's a good confirmation that you're on the right track. So anytime I shed a tear, and when you align yourself with God, how can you not cry? It's just so beautiful. It's such a magical symphony that the only way I could express my gratitude and my gratefulness is by shedding a tear. So I try to cry as much as possible, I think it's outstanding. So cry as much as possible. I wouldn't see it as a bad thing or be embarrassed about it. I think it's a good confirmation, especially when you're walking the spiritual path. It's not tears of crying, it's tears of bliss and joy.
Yeah, I cry all the time just doing mantras. I'm like, why?
Yeah, when you chant the name of God, then how can you not cry? That's what I want to know. When you reverberate God's name. Hold on, let me see. What we got? 40 seconds? All right, come on. We're winning by 2.
Don't cry. Well, cry. Cry if you want.
I'm about to cry now. Finally, we're AFC North champions. We're going to the playoffs, So
tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Don't mess it up with 40 seconds left, please. We're down by 2. So I would say when you cry that's a good confirmation and a good signpost that you're going the right direction. So I always look forward to crying, And when I cry, like saying any mantra or saying any bhajan or kirtan or a song, I was like, yep, that's exactly what I was looking for, you know? That's exactly the state I was invoking, right? And when you're in the presence of God, how can you not cry? I want to know that, you know?
Yeah. Well, Al Simmons says, good night, guys. Good night.
Good night, Al Simmons.
Yeah.
And whenever you're ready, we're ready. So
Yeah.
think about it, marinate
Yeah.
on it, and you know, no pressure, no stress, at your own divine timing, whenever you're ready. And we'll be here every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Yeah. Al Simmons, Hellspawn, thank you for all your questions tonight. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
thank you for all your profound questions, you know. It helps me be a better yogi, gives
Yeah.
me something to contemplate on, and especially these deep concepts, you know, samadhi, you know, Swami Ramalinga. I always like to revisit it and contemplate on it. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to answer your profound questions.
Kasan Lee says, yes, 100%. Yes, 100. Woo.
100%.
Now, Kasan Lee says, now that's the truth. How can you hurt a bird when you see yourself as the bird? That's oneness. Yeah.
True. When you see God everywhere and everything, how could you hurt any sentinel being? You cannot, you know? You see everything is a reflection of you, or everything is a reflection of God. So if you hurt a bird, you'd be hurting yourself, because I see myself as that bird. So we try to live in a state of what's called ahimsa, which is non-violence, you know? We don't hurt anybody, because we see everything as a reflection as us. God is everywhere and everything.
Darren Carter says, I thought it was just me that got triggered every day. I thought there was something wrong with me. No, you're perfectly fine.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, Darren, you know, me included, right? You know, this world is overwhelming. It's chaotic. It's definitely going to try to trigger you. It's definitely going to try to throw you under the bus. It's definitely going to try to get under your skin and dance around. Happens to me too, you know? So, yeah, I wouldn't beat yourself up about it. It happens to the best of us. And it happens to all enlightened beings. They all go through something. We just have the mindset where we don't give up. We keep putting one foot in front of the other, and we kind of start to laugh at the Maya Delusional World comedy show like it is. Like, yeah, you thought that was going to affect me? I'm a Kriya yogi, you know? Nothing affects me anymore. So, you know, we keep going. We don't get triggered. We start to laugh at it. Donald Trump, he does what Donald Trump does. Why would I get upset about it? They do what they do, you know? Liars tell lies, you know what I'm saying? Why would I get mad about my football team? You know,
Yeah.
They do what they do. I have no control over it. You know, I have no skin in the game. And yeah, so yeah, that's what I would say, you know? So yeah, I wouldn't let anything trigger you, you know? That's with these techniques that we have in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass, it helps you navigate the world, and you start to laugh at it, and you start to become the detached witness, unaffected by it, you know? So you just laugh at it like the joke it is, like, whatever, you know?
Oh, Kasan Lee, he says, Veronica has so much tear-drenched, crumpled up tissues laying on the bedroom floor crying. Are you spying on me? Yeah.
Do you?
I think, I don't know. I feel a lot of emotions lately. Like our couple Saturday classes, I was just doing the Babaji surrender Shakti mantra, and just saying Babaji's name made me cry. So, yes.
It happens. You get choked up when you reverberate the name of God, saying the name of God.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us, you know? I wouldn't beat yourself up about it, you know? I thought when you were getting choked up, I was getting choked up. And I was like, hold it together, Vedagurudev, hold it together. We got to finish out this class. I was like, I even told you, like, all right, no problem. I got it from here, you know? We'll take it, you know? Let me hold it together, right? You know? Stay in the pocket, Vedagurudev, you know?
Jai. Oh.
But these are things you want. When when you say the name of God and you shed tears, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's what you want to happen. So I wouldn't look at it in any kind of bad way or shameful way or embarrassing way. It's outstanding,
Yeah. It's cleansing.
Oh, 2 seconds left. Come on.
Come on.
Baba
Send
G,
it.
if you're listening, let's go to the AFC North playoffs.
Don't ask for much.
We won. Jai Baba G. So the Pittsburgh Steelers are AFC North champions, right? And I was born in Pittsburgh. Congratulations, Brendan. We're going to the playoffs. We won the AFC North right now, 2 seconds ago. Hallelujah.
Jaron
God
Carter
bless
wants to
America.
know, who do you support, Dev?
So I was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So my American football team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Pittsburgh Steelers just beat the Baltimore Ravens to win the AFC North championship. And now going to the playoffs next week. So, yeah, that's my football team. My whole family is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So they say I was born in a terrible towel, which is the towel that the Pittsburgh Steelers wave. So black and gold, we bleed black and gold. Black and gold never fold, right? So
Wow.
that's my football team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, okay. Man, that was close. 24-26 with... Wow. Okay. Good.
Darren
Dodged
Carter
the bullet.
Well, Darren Carter says, very nice. Very nice.
Go Pittsburgh Steelers. Here we go, Steelers, right?
Well, that's a beautiful way to end our Soul Talks. Your sports team won.
Yeah, my American football team won.
Yes. Well, thank you, everybody who came tonight. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed our Soul Talks. And yeah, thank you for all the wonderful questions everybody gave us tonight. They gave me something to ponder. So yeah, new year, new challenges ahead. So I'm looking forward to it. A little closer to new dreams.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody joining our January 4th, 2026 Vedagurudev Soul Talks, live from a Thailand beach with me and Veronica. Thank you for all your very profound questions. Happy New Year 2026 to you, your family, your loved ones, your children, everybody out there. Reverberating unconditional love to everybody out there. Hopefully this year is a good year, and hopefully the words I say resonate with you and help get you through the day. And yeah, I guess before we end our Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach, we'll wrap it up with our ending promotions. So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, we have a $2 plan and we have a $6 plan, which is right here. And in this video, we'll show you all the benefits you get from becoming a YouTube channel member. You just go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. And when you click on this button, here's a video showing you everything and all the benefits you get by becoming a YouTube channel member. Beloved souls, welcome. If you'd like to go deeper into our Kriya Yoga family and support our divine mission, you can become a YouTube channel member right now. Just click the join button and choose your membership. The first membership, the Enlightened Kriya Satic, for $2 per month. Perfect for those that want to stay connected and support the channel. You'll receive loyalty badges, super chat, and super stickers, priority replies to all your comments. A beautiful way to be part of our Kriya Yoga family. The second membership, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi, for $6 per month. For those that want full community experiences and deeper access, member shout out during our live streams, and the ability to record your own voicemail with your questions played on all of our live stream. This is a direct connection into our Kriya Yoga community. Choose your membership, add your payment method, and join today. Your support helps spread Kriya Yoga worldwide and Babaji's divine light to the world. Jai Babaji. Jai Babaji.
Jai Babaji.
So if you want to become a YouTube channel member, go to youtube.com/@Vedagurudev. Click on the join button next to the subscribe button, and you'll be in. So the next thing is visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. Support Veronica's divine hand-painted artwork in our Kriya Yoga shop. So go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and support all Veronica's hand-painted divine artwork on canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and shirts. And you could see everything right here. kriyayogamasterclass.com. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com and explore our Kriya Yoga store, created to support all your spiritual needs on the path. Inside, you'll discover a sacred collection of essentials, canvas wall art, spiritual notebooks, divine tumblers, and inspirational t-shirts, each one adorned with Veronica's exquisite hand-drawn divine artwork, crafted with devotion and intention. Every item is designed to remind you of your inner journey, elevate your space, and keep you connected to the light within. Visit kriyayogamasterclass.com to explore the full collection and bring these sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. Bring those sacred pieces into your practice, your home, and your heart. Just go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And if you want the gift of transformation in the new year of 2026 and you want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. And in this video, you'll see all the benefits you get when you join our Kriya Yoga Masterclass. Namaste, I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. So we also have that promotion if you want to become a lifetime member. Special holiday offer, $200 lifetime membership in our Kriya Yoga Masterclass School. One-time payment, never pay again. Email me, Vedagurudev, VEDGURUDEV @gmail.com to sign up. I'll walk you through the process, and you'll be a Kriya Yoga School Masterclass lifer, like me, Veronica, Darren, Paul, Brendan, you know, and we have over 100 members. So support our Kriya Yoga School, and let's walk this path together, and let's attain enlightenment. Let's attain the higher state of samadhi, and let's be the best people we could be in the year 2026. So if you resonate with the path of Kriya Yoga, let's get started. You know, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is today. So let's plant that tree today, and let's get some tools in our toolbox, in our pocket, to help us navigate this crazy Maya delusional world of 2026. We're only 4 days in. It's already pretty crazy.
Yeah. Woo!
So have some tools in your toolbox, have some Kriyas in your pocket. We're going to need them. Buckle up. It's going to get rough, you know?
Buckle up. I just have a couple of comments from Darren and Kasan Lee. Darren says, thanks, guys. I'll be watching from the beginning. Cool.
Thank you, Darren.
Yeah.
Happy New Year 2026 to you and Donna in the UK, all your friends, family, and loved ones. Thank you for being a Kriya Yoga School Masterclass lifetime member. Appreciate you always, my brother Darren. All the best in the UK.
Yes. Kasan Lee says, Namaste, Guru and Veronica. Clean up the room, Veronica. All those tissue papers are piling up. I will. I'm cleaning them up.
Keep your temple fit and clean,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
You never know. God might be coming tomorrow, so
Yeah.
keep your house clean for God.
Darren Carter says, loving it. Thank you. You're welcome. Big
Thank
heart
you,
to
Darren. Thank you for everything. Big heart to you, Darren.
Yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, there's our holiday offer on the screen. As you can see, support the Kriya Yoga
Yeah.
School Masterclass. Go to email me and I'll walk you through the process. Let me know you're interested in the offer, and I'll walk you through the process and invite you into our Kriya Yoga Masterclass with all of our 100 other members.
Yeah.
So should be pretty profound. So I guess we'll close up our January 4th, 2026 Vedagurudev Soul Talks live from a Thailand beach with me and Veronica. And we'll finish this up the same way we finish all of our Soul Talks. The first Soul Talks of the new year 2026 with Babaji's Mula Mantra. So if you're going through something and you need Babaji's assistance and help, I will give you Babaji's Mula Mantra. I will give you Mantra Diksha for Babaji's Mula Mantra. And Babaji's Mula Mantra is Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Om Kriya Babaji Namo. Next, I will give you Mantra Diksha for Mataji's Mula Mantra, which is Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. And Veronica will say it so beautifully 3 times right now.
Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Babaji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om. Om Kriya Mataji Nama Om.
Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Om Kriya Mataji Namo. Next, I will say Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 3 times, which means sending peace, love, harmony, and freedom to all beings on all planes of existence. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And lastly, I will sing the Shanti Universal Peace Mantra, sending peace and love to all people all around the world. And Veronica will sing it so beautifully right now.
Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen. Say la home.
Om Shanti, 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 Shalom. Sat Nam Sadhu Tao Em. Spirit Swami Kami Amen Amen. Om Selah Hum. To become a YouTube channel member, click on the join button and choose your membership. Number 1, the Enlightened Kriya Yoga Satic for $2 per month with good member benefits. Or number 2, the Self-Realized Kriya Yogi for $6 per month with great member benefits. Choose your YouTube membership and join today. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store for all your spiritual needs. We have canvases, notebooks, tumblers, and t-shirts with all Veronica's divine handmade artwork. Go to kriyayogamasterclass.com to visit our Kriya Yoga store. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready too. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass.
Kriya Babaji Namo. 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 Kriya Babaji Namo.